2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to T. Jones Gaming. My name is Tori. Today we are playing a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm glad that you guys stuck around. We had to work through a couple little difficulties. We got a new player coming in today, Amy, who's going to be playing Connie, who we have not actually met yet. Thorin's sick today, so I think am I going to be running Thorin today?
Yeah, he'll be running.
So Mordaga's under the weather, so I'll run Thorin. We got Greg on Zemver, Kilker on Thias Cooper. Of course, Patrick's running Duncan Go Nuts. And I am playing both Thorin the Dwarf today, as well as Brother Saul Oaken the Druid. And of course, our erstwhile Dungeon Master, as always, is Joaquin Avila. Take it away.
All right, people. Sorry about the little delay. And why can't I see level 2 again? Wait, hold on. All right, wait. Did you? Okay. All right, come on. All right, I got it back. Okay. All right, we're good. All right, with that, people, we're gonna have a little prologue here where I'm going to give you a little bit of Amy's background and why she's here through actual gameplay. So for all you inspiring D&D players who want to throw in a character in an ongoing campaign, this is how you do it. So Amy, you, or Connie, the last thing you remember is that you were in the temple and that you had made it to the second level and were starting to check some rooms when you were jumped by some ogres. And while you took a lot of damage, only half of it was subdued damage. So as you start to awake, you see this figure next to you, and you're bound to a chair. All your gear has been stripped, but you're not naked. I'm just gonna get that out of the way right now. You're in a room. There's a huge pool, and you see this figure who is missing an eye, but instead of the eye, he has this like white orb that has a aquatic like glimmer to it, and he grabs you by the chin and he pulls you close and he says, "Who are you?" Connie.
Eye? Who are you? What's wrong with your eye?
And with that, you need to make a dex save at disadvantage at 15, because you see his eyes start to glow, and then all of a sudden you're getting hit with like a small little dose of cold.
That's just a normal dex save?
Yep, at disadvantage. Wow, you just move out of the way, but you're still going to take a D10, and it's going to be at half damage. So you take 4 damage. He's like, "I'm not playing games with you. Who are you, and who are you with?"
Well, do I have to be with someone these days? Like, I feel like...
With that, he takes a chair, and he just smashes your face into the pool.
Ouch.
That's ahead of you,
Oh,
and now you're underwater as you're slowly, like, trying to catch your breath. And after what seems like an eternity, he pulls you back up, and he goes, "Any more?"
Yeah, I was feeling quite parched. That felt great. Thanks. Want to do it again?
With that, he pushes you back in, and this time I want you, for the links that he's putting you down for, make a Constitution save of 14. Otherwise you're just going to be passed out. Oh, you're good. So he, just when it seems like you're totally about to just start drowning, he pulls you out and he goes, "I don't have much time. Are you with the band, the so-called heroes?"
I don't think think I know their music. What do they play?
With that, he pushes you back in the water to go ahead and leaves you down there for a while. Make another con save of 14. See if you pass out. And you do. So as you feel like you're about to drown and water is coming into your lungs, he pulls you back out. And standing over you, there's this Madrid, which is a water elemental. And he's casting this spell where he's like pulling all the water out of your lungs. And he goes, and then he says,
It's
"You
like
can ask her
medieval
again.
waterboarding.
Do this all day," pretty much. So now that you regain conscious again, he goes, "What are you doing here?"
Wow, you guys really know how to show a lady a good time. Wow. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but I'm just so busy. I got things to do. Don't quite feel like, hanging around much longer with you guys.
And what things were you doing when you entered the temple?
Oh, little of this, little of that. What are you doing down here, by the way? That's what I really want to know.
Doesn't matter what I'm doing down here. And he looks at the Mandrid and he's like, "Get ready to revive her." And then he pushes you in the water. So from this point, this is all going on while the combat is ensuing. So we're now going to go back to the combat. All right, Duncan, you're up.
Slay this man. Slay this man.
Okay, so nothing's fundamentally changed for us. We're still.
Nothing's fundamentally
yet.
changed.
All right.
Operation Harpy Stomp.
Yeah. So the one to the south. We'll start with the whip. Whip crack. Snip, snap.
Snap, snap. You get 18, and you missed.
Rah, rah, rah.
Oh, I almost told that 20. Okay, 14. He dies. So that RP is gone.
Oh, well, let me move into range with.
Redeploy.
You like it back there?
Leave him alone because we can let him come get a free whack on him.
Yeah. These are true facts. Okay.
Yeah.
So on this
So the
one.
one to the one north of you has not been hit at all. The one above Gray is
My target.
looks like it's half damage. It's been taking a beating. Alright, you hit.
Stabby stab.
15.
And the half smite would have gone into the first one I damaged, so that's it for
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Brother, what are you doing?
That is a good question. I still am trying to get my. I forgot. I was having a hard time getting my. I can't get my character sheet to import because I changed my spells up, but I can't get my changes to come into Foundry for some
During
reason.
all this time that we were having our other technical difficulties.
Well, no, I forgot until I was trying to think of what I was gonna do, and then I remembered that I can't bring them. I had a hard time last time because I looked and my spells aren't what they're supposed to be. Anyway, I'll work from
Just
for
cast
now.
whatever
I'll
you're
work
gonna
from
cast, it's good.
yeah. I'll work
We
from
all have
my
players' handbooks.
yeah. I'll
We
work
all
from
have
my
players'
D&D
handbooks.
Beyond sheet until we get it worked out.
Thank you. Damn goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give a shout out to Brave Leo. Who else is in the room watching?
I know Brave Leo's here. Kyla is here.
Oh,
I don't know who else. Pseudo-name might be in here.
Pseudo-name? Cool.
John Cena might be. But I
Oh,
know
John
Brave
Cena.
Leo and
Yeah, they're
Kyla are.
entertained.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing?
Well, I'm just gonna take a swing with my fancy sword.
Okay. Fancy sword. Your scimitar.
Yeah, my scimitar. I'm gonna see.
No! Oh!
Oh,
Look
Dave,
at
you
that. See,
crit.
I knew I picked the right dice. Bam.
I am indeed.
So I do a crit on that.
Yep.
Chrome dice for the crit.
Was that correct? 2d6. Oh yeah, because of lightning. Okay, so 14.
Bam.
Man. The gargoyle is taken back as you see the electrical steel just rising over the stone.
All right, that is it for
Twitches.
me for now.
It's almost gone.
Good, Twitchy.
Okay, Gray, what are you doing?
To shatter stuff.
So where is it being targeted?
Trying to get those three.
Shatter 'em up good.
Red.
You're not
Alright,
gonna
here we
hurt their
go.
feelings.
Wait, hold on. I'm not. Let me adjust a little bit.
So I gotta beat a DC 15. We're good on all three. So they'll take at least half damage. So 8. Okay. So if the explosion goes,
Wait, don't they get extra damage because they're gargoyles?
no.
Constructs.
They have disadvantage on their save though.
That is true. So they all gotta roll again. Disadvantage.
Roll one more.
Alright, hold on. Alright, that does make a huge difference on this other one. Yay, different colored dice are great. They all make it. Actually, I roll even better on this one. They get +3 on con save, so all I gotta do is roll 12 or higher. Alright, so that one at the very edge, he's really about to die. He's just barely holding his form.
This one?
The one that's on the west side of Thias, or
Yeah.
Alright, is that all you're doing, Gray?
That's all I can do.
Whatever, what are you doing?
Cool. We're going to toll the dead this one.
Look at this one. Kill this one.
For that one?
Yeah, because this guy's out of the fight. Don't worry about him.
Okay, then I'll toll the dead this one.
Okay.
So
That's
DC
a
15
weak save, right? Yeah, why couldn't it be a con save? Oh, he's good. With his +0 adjustment.
okay. That's the turn.
Alright, Koopa, what are you doing?
I will stab that one too, because he needs to go.
Yeah, he's just barely been hit. Only that spell just started to chip away. You need 18 to hit him.
Oh, come on!
Miss. Big miss. Like Denver and throwing
attack.
like
He's gonna die.
yeah.
Alright.
That's what he hits 22.
Alright, he takes 27 points of damage.
Alright. So you slice a big slice of stone off the gargoyle. Anything else?
Did you die?
No.
You didn't die?
No.
He's just barely hanging on. He takes 27 damage. He's still standing?
Wait a minute. I thought you were hitting the one north of you.
Oh, yeah, the one that's almost dead.
The one that's almost dead is to the west of you.
Oh, yeah, we're ignoring him. He's fine. He can stay.
Yeah. This one above that you hit, you got him under half now.
Oh,
But
okay.
he only took a little bit of damage.
And I'm going to hit him again. take a -2 because I'm really bad.
For living? For
Yes,
not
for
going down
living.
2 hits?
Oh, come on! At least it's out of the system, and then I'm gonna step down
Man,
here.
you are really low with that. Even the halfling and dwarf are ducking on that one. They're like, whoa!
Off day for me.
Alright, it's the gargoyle's turn. So this gargoyle is coming at Denver.
I'll swing when he enters that square.
Yep. No. Actually, it'd have to be this square. Alright, go ahead.
Using one of my dice from my ability, I have to get a 5 or higher because I want him dead. Ha! 18.
Yep.
Good use of superiority die. Now he can
Alright.
die. I'm done
If you
being
would have rolled
locked.
under that, that would have been so funny. Yeah, go ahead and roll. He's pretty much dead. I don't see how he survives that.
20.
Yeah. That's gone.
I can't make everyone not attack him. Then just mauls everyone. Don't hurt that one. He's okay. Jumps on party member.
It did hits from Thorin's Spirit Guardian thing.
Oh yeah, he's got that up. Hold on. What was that? I think I had a. Is that a wisdom save? What is it? Can somebody Can you guys click on his character
Alright, dude.
and see what the name of the spell is?
Spiritual guardians.
Yeah. I had a.
Or is it spiritual weapon? Which one
No,
is it?
it's spiritual guardian
When
because
you
it's
cast
not
a
a weapon.
spell, the same creatures you can see are affected by it, blah 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 blah. He was out of it when the spell went off though. So he's clear from it.
Doesn't he get hit from it?
2 feet for the duration if you neutral their special. Enters the area for the first time on its turn.
Yeah. So these two will have to. These three will have to make their.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Or take 3d8 necrotic damage.
Yeah. Here we go again. Ooh, only one failed, so they are not affected by this anymore, or are they?
I think they are constantly affected by it.
If they end their turn in it, they take it. So if they enter for the first time, they take the damage. And then after that, if they end their turn in it, they take the damage.
All right, go ahead and roll a 3d8.
And they're taking necrotic damage,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's and it's affecting them.
So, yep.
Okay.
So this one just died because it's the one that failed. So 13. So then the other ones take 6 points of damage because we're rounding down.
It's if they end their turn in the aura.
No, they're staying in here to fight.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so these two are going to be attacking Denver. So what do I need to hit you with?
There's 2R.
This one is. Yeah, they get multiple attacks. What's their claw attack? Well, they get a claw and a bite. Okay, so what is your AC?
16.
Okay, so both hit. And you'll take 4 off the claw. And another 3 off the bite. And then what was your AC, brother? You're
21.
Oh, one crit, the other one missed. So the claw attack critted.
Critically missed. Is that what you're talking about?
I wanted a 2. So a total damage of 5.
Nice. I'll take it.
Then, Duncan, they missed you both.
Damn right.
Alright, Thorin, what are you doing? And by I mean Thorin, I mean brother.
Oh,
Can
okay.
we get
Does he still have his spell going that he always has going?
The spiritual hammer? I'm assuming he did.
Well, no, he's always got the gnats of burning hatred or whatever. I don't know what they're called.
What?
He's always got this
Oh,
one
Spirit
that he
Guardians.
likes to run.
Spirit Guardians? Spirit
That's
Fi-
Guardians.
that's already up to spell.
Spirit Guardians, yeah.
Yeah, that's what all those creatures are taking the damage from.
So
That's
those are
what-
already out on the field, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he is going to. Can he hit any? Is anyone close enough to hit just melee? He's
No, you're gonna have to move into
Oh.
wherever you're gonna
Just
go.
a sec. I got it.
How about, since we're doing good on that, you can just do prayer of
He can
healing.
throw his hammer and hit the one that's wounded.
Okay, let's do that.
That's next to you on the west, on the bottom. He's right next to you.
Okay.
That one, he's wounded.
All right.
You need 18 to hit.
Boom!
You hit.
Barely made it. It's a good thing he has all
Roll
those
for damage.
bonuses.
So 11, and then you can do the spiritual hammer.
Is
You can do
that
and go.
I want to do the spiritual hammer, but not if it's
No, he
gonna
already
take
had it
up
up
a.
from last turn.
Oh,
last
okay, okay,
session.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there's just a little. We have to make a little token for it. All right, go ahead. Roll. 16, you missed.
I didn't miss. Thorin missed.
Yeah. Thorin missed. Round 5, Duncan. Fight.
You
So
see
the
how
one
cool my
above you
dice
has
are
not been
looking?
hit at all.
Hmm?
Oh no, it's
The
not true. It
dice.
took that 6 damage for staying
They're
in the circle.
shiny, I guess.
The other two at the top left,
fancy.
I don't
Yeah.
know what chrome looks like.
what
Shiny
they're
silver, like
decently
shiny
hit on
The
yet,
metal.
one
or-
that's next to brother is just about to crumble, and then the other one looks like it's over half.
Yeah, start on that guy. I'll join you. I think the rest of the party can kill the other two.
well, I'm thinking about providing advantage. Alright, we'll start with the one to the north then.
Alright, 18.
Where did my inventory go? Hang on.
Uh-oh.
So,
That's concerning.
You can always scroll up, and it should have it still in the,
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
okay. and I'm not seeing it. I mean, you have to scroll up really high.
Alright, Python Whip.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to keep scrolling up. Fantastic.
Whip missed.
Whip miss it good.
Yep. Okay, you hit.
Now I can't get to.
Alright.
sort of up here.
No, actually use it.
Yep.
No such luck. Alright, 1d6 plus 3 damage. I'm just gonna raw roll it.
Okay. Raw dog.
Alright, it's another 9 divine.
Okay.
Last one with the sword. Unresponsive.
You can if you hit the attack button on the sword, it doesn't work.
That most recent one in the chat does not.
Okay.
Same with
So you hit-
Divine Fury. I gotta keep scrolling up to the other one. What did you guys do?
I don't know.
Try refreshing the page. You just might
Yeah,
be
I'll do it
refresh.
for a second.
All right. So 11 more damage.
Alright, I tagged him. He can't get the attack of opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and move to a flanking position on the other two.
Okay.
Flank 'em.
Are you able to move him?
Part of it is Thorin's trying to drag with me. I don't know if I'm anchored to him or something.
I know. I
Don't
can't.
do anything. Hey, Michael.
Yeah, I can't
Uh,
not
just
move
move his
Thorin
character.
also.
Wait, what?
Just move Duncan's character up here on top, or to the side, or the diagonal to give a flank ability.
We're all
There's fine.
somehow attached to Thorin.
Mm-hmm. And then hopefully that will clear it. And then right now you can refresh it. And then
Go ahead.
move on to brother.
Is it me again? That fast? Wow. Very exciting. Okay. Well, my best bet, I think, is to take another swing. Is this guy looking damaged?
Yeah, he's almost about to die.
Alright, I'll take a swing at that guy with the fancy lightning scimitar that I carry strapped to my side.
20!
Bam! Look at that lightning scimitar.
Yeah.
Brother's like, why do I use this all the
I
time?
know, right?
He's dead.
Mystery,
Boom.
shiny, oh,
This is right. It's almost like your sword's looking up the other, and right now you hear the response, Duncan going, "Show off." All right. Anything else you're gonna do? It's only 2.
I'm trying to pull up a lightning sound effect.
Well, while you're doing that, Gray, what are you doing?
I guess vicious mockery on this doorbell next to me.
Wisdom save. Why can't make it just con saves? Oh wait. Oh, he failed. All right.
I need to do some calculating. Hold on. Let's see.
So 10.
Oh, hold on. 7.
Oh my god. You and your
Idiot.
funky calculations.
Well, you let me keep it, so I'm gonna now do the calculations again.
Do it.
Just,
Calculate away.
these gargoyles hit like princesses. Alright, let's go.
That was enough to hurt feelings, apparently. The gargoyle is like, I like princesses. Zebra, what are you doing? The one on Gray's right hand, top right, is halfway, and then the other one is over half.
Sure. Well, toll the dead this one.
Okay. A wisdom save. He fails.
Yeah, it worked.
And how much damage?
Nice.
15.
19? Okay.
15.
Oh, I was gonna say, why does the dice show 15? Yep. Okay. Koopa, you're up.
Pull vote over, brother.
That's right.
All right, you
there.
gotta make me an athletic check. See if you fall. Just don't
Well,
roll a
I
one.
just run through his square, but fine.
I
Like
thought you
guys,
said you were gonna jump over
flare.
him.
I want flare. I'm gonna pole vault. Let's do this.
If you
I'm a
shout out,
trained
I'll hunch over
acrobatic
for you. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Successful pole vault.
Successful pole vault. It's not what
I
you
wanted
do,
you
how
to
you
fall
do it.
over and be prone and not be able to attack. That'd been funny.
Alright, and I'm gonna stab this guy. We'll give
All right,
him
that guy.
the normal justice because he should die justly.
So you hit.
Huzzah. He takes. No, don't roll again. Alright. He's hit twice, but here comes the damage. I'll use that from the first one. First one is. Reroll that one, please. Thank you. No!
There's another one. Oh, he's still hanging on.
Alright, the second hit on him would have been.
If you'd have rolled those 2 ones, yeah, such a waste of a 23 on a 4 hit point monster left. Oh,
So he's down.
he's been down. You shattered him.
Alright, and because I downed an opponent, I am going to attack with my bonus action full on this guy, and I'm going to swing big.
Yeah,
And
swing
channel.
big or go home.
Channel the Brave Leo to swing big. Minus 3. Come on, come on, 20! Ah, still hit though, barely.
You do hit, but no crit.
And roll. 26 points.
Oh. Now he's under half.
Yeah, PS, my turn.
These guys aren't as tough as I had thought they were originally.
Well, they don't do as much damage. They're
Right.
supposed to be, flying and they're supposed to be interfering with like spellcasters and stuff. But
Okay.
It's when they pick
other
you up.
things have caught people's attentions right now, so they're not coming out and dealing with you in full force.
Brave Leo has suggested that we construct a wall from the rubble of their corpses.
Well, tell Brave Leo that's usually when something else comes in to attack you while you're doing that.
You must act quickly.
What do I need to beat on that spell?
15. Wisdom.
Alright, so he fails, so go ahead and roll 3d8, I believe. I take the full damage.
I'll be at the end of the turn. Oh, no, don't roll up. Okay, and go.
So I'll take 11. And with that, he's gonna swing at you, Koopa.
Rude.
That is rude. Alright, bite and claw. Crit on the claw. And the other one missed.
Adamantium, so it's normal.
Oh, dang it!
You're 20s away from me.
Oh, he only does 5 points of damage.
That's
He
right.
tries to claw through your chest. It's
Gonna
just
make-
scraping up against the metal.
He's gonna get turned into a wall for sure.
Alright, Thorn.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm Thorin.
Smash him with the hammer.
Can you move Thorin maybe over to here?
Oh, I can move him. Ooh.
Thank you. And we'll just give him a whack with the old hammer.
Okay, just need an 18.
No problem. Thorin. He can do it.
19 just barely hit.
Oof.
Ugh. I mean, still does 8 with that one rolling, but
And we still got the spiritual hammer floating around.
Yep. hammer.
Ooh, that one hit that time.
Yes, it did. I did
Bam.
more damage.
Chipping
And it killed
away at
him.
him. There you go. He's from the rock quarry, man. He knows how to break some rocks. Comes from the mountain, deep in the mountain.
At this point, you don't have to scream really loud, Amy, but just scream, because right now they're shoving a dagger into you to wake you up.
Jeez.
Worst dragon puncture
After
ever.
the fight, you hear this woman screaming beyond the curtains. What will our heroes do?
The curtains to the north or the curtains to the south?
To the south.
I will run directly towards it.
I don't do the.
Yeah, that.
We've had.
Let's just burst right through the curtains. Let's not even mess
You
around.
burst through the curtains, you see that there are, the room that you're in, this is part of the hallway, and it's curtained off, and there are two doors, one to the left and right, but the sound is coming from the center.
I say we burst right in. You guys with me?
I'm just gonna make sure you guys don't die, because whenever
Is it
we
wrong?
run into people screaming, you know what happens.
And what is Duncan doing?
Whoever gets bit.
Yeah, no, I'm running.
Duncan's probably leading the charge, I would think.
Alright.
Oh, that's
No, he's
fast.
still up
Fast for
there,
you.
that's all I'm asking.
I'm behind Sir Duncan then. Where's Sir Duncan? Where's Duncan?
Brave Sir Duncan.
Nope, sorry, hold on, the door's
Yes,
locked.
sir.
Get back out of there. Get out of
I
there.
can't get through the door.
Get out.
There's some kind of force field. It says push. Force
Yeah, let me
field.
pull him out and put it wherever.
Oh no, it
Alright,
can't be
door
that
is
locked. I went
locked.
right through.
The
Yeah,
door's
I know.
locked.
I shall use my glorious strength to break the door down.
I'll pick the lock.
It's no time for pickery. Time to
I'll
smash the door.
guidance you if you need it. You didn't even need it.
Nope.
I'm stuck with I can't move myself apart from Thorin, so we're like
Back in the door.
we're Siamese twins.
Alright, hold on. Before you open the door, let me get at least the other creatures ready for the initiative.
Your beards are tangled.
Yes. He's just holding on to my beard. He's dangling from my chin.
Yeah, why is this sword not even sharp? What's the matter with you guys?
And give me 1 second, and then I will describe the room. This is the only part that really takes a moment, because I have to make sure I have duplicates outside. Otherwise, when I delete something, it takes that. So, okay. So as you guys burst through the door, go ahead and put yourself into the initiative tracker and then roll for initiative. And I'll read you what's going on that you can see. So you see this large room. It's fashioned of great blocks of polished serpentine, save the dome ceiling of polished crystal made to reflect everything in the room in a distorted way, concealing light upon the center of a large oval pool of water in the center of the chamber. The whole place seems to be lit with a blue-green light from the pool. At the same time, the pool seems to absorb light, capturing it at its heart. Pale green flames from 8 bronze crossettes, 4 on the east wall, 4 on the west. The flames shed light, but not heat. The tapestries, and then from this point, you don't really see much else. You do see a water elemental and a 2 water elemental type creatures that you've never seen before. and you see a woman who seems to be tied up in a chair, and there's a figure with a blue and green cloak, and he has a dagger in her.
Hmm. Is that one guy a giant? Sholar Quindril? He looks big.
He's a man. He's a genie,
Oh,
but
okay.
he's a mandrid
Okay.
or mardrid. He's a mardrid. Like in the D&D in 5th edition, they made him look like giant fishes, but I chose to make this guy look like a man.
Okay.
Mandarin?
Fish man.
Yeah, Madrid.
Racism.
Like M-A-R-I-D.
Murmito.
Sorry.
Guys, did they just not want to go?
Okay.
Should Amy get added to the tracker too, so that she can?
Did she?
No.
Where did she? Oh.
Oh, so hey Amy. So if you click on your token and then right click on it, there'll be some icons around you. On the lower right, there's a shield and some weapons. Click on that. It'll add you to the tracker, and then you roll your initiative. There's a die icon on the right of your portrait in that list. Oh, I guess maybe I should probably explain the combat tracker. So the combat tracker is the second icon in the right panel. If you right click on it, you could have a pop out of that panel.
Nothing seems to be happening with either click. Apologies.
Alrighty. So if you click on a counter, you don't see. Oh, you got it now going. Good. All right. So Amy, or it should be Connie. When it's your turn, you can start to make a sleight of hand check, so you can start breaking the bonds.
Brilliant.
Brilliant indeed. All right, Gray, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm going to can't deselect. What? I am going to use a bardic die and do the mantle of inspiration, and I will give Duncan, Thorin, Thias, and Zenber +8, and they
Okay,
can
so
move.
everybody put that in your
They can use their
temporary box,
reaction
please.
to move right now.
So let's just start off with Duncan. Where are you moving? You get a free move, and there's no opportunity to attack on you. Is that correct? I believe. Yep.
So, Amy is. Sorry.
Connie,
Connie.
yeah.
Here's
So that's what she sees.
So she's bound in the whole thing, and then we've seen human sacrifice going on in other parts of the temple. So I'm going to move directly to stop that nonsense. So,
Okay, go ahead.
what was the movement speed again?
You just get your normal movement.
Normal movement. Okay, cool.
Yep. It's a free bonus move right now.
I'm
And
all
don't forget to add your +8. Okay, so then next up is Zember. What are you doing for your move?
Wait, are you guys talking to me? Did I miss something?
No,
Okay.
Zember, you get your free bonus move right now. So where are you positioning yourself? Or are you just staying there? What are you doing? Greg, you hear me? Alright, I don't know where Greg went, so go ahead then, Cooper, and move.
It-
Seems like we lost Greg.
Greg, I think, is trying to speak. I don't know.
This thing's lighting up.
Go ahead and bounce out and bounce back in, Greg.
Yeah.
Unless he got kidnapped by ninjas.
Or dancing on his keyboard.
Okay, and brother, what are you doing? And then you
I
might as
didn't
well.
give it to brother
Oh,
because
you didn't?
I can only pick 4 people to move. So unless Thorin's not moving, then I can give it to brother.
Give it to
But-
Thorin, because Thorin was gonna rush over to where those guys are, so he'll end out like here maybe,
Alright, so then.
or here probably.
Tori, you don't get bonus 8 hit points then.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, you can. He's a dwarf. He's got less move.
He's got 30 feet of movement speed.
So he's got 6 spaces to run.
I can't move us individually though. For some reason, I'm locked at the hip with Thorin. So can you move him over to like?
1. You should have 25 because he's a dwarf, right?
Oh, Sean, you cheater.
I don't know. It says 30 feet. I got to go with what it says on the sheet.
Found you out.
That is a dwarf. They got short legs. It should be 20 or 25.
25. I thought he took something to mitigate
I think that his legs move twice as fast though, because he's got legs of fast moving.
There's 30.
Oh no, he has the boots of speed.
Oh,
There
then
you
he
go.
can easily get there.
There
Nice,
you
he's
go.
right there.
Okay, so explains why he has 30. Wait a minute, that still doesn't give you any bonus to your movement.
Yeah, it doubles your movement. It literally doubles your movement.
His bonus act.
But he's got to activate it.
Oh.
So his speed is only 25.
No, well, I just going by the
He
character
doesn't
sheet
get-
that says
he doesn't
speed
feel like the
30.
encumbrance with heavy armor and stuff.
Oh,
It
does he have
doesn't
something
affect his
else?
Not for dwarf.
You will hold the wall then. You want to stand here and
So he
protect
just-
Gray.
It's 25, and then he can explain himself when he's well. I know you'll be watching this later.
Oh,
Sean,
it
don't
says
feel bad.
25 on his other character sheet.
Yeah, so it's 25, and it just says your speed is not reduced by wearing heavy armor. Because
So
if
should
you
he-
wear heavy armor, it can reduce your speed.
All right, well, let's get him as
Right.
close as we can to, because he's all about being good cleric of the Lord of Light,
Hey,
and
Lord-
he loves
Lord
to
of Light.
save the damsels. So if we can get like here, let's do
Okay.
that.
Well, shouldn't we protect ourselves? Because, this water elemental.
He doesn't. He only cares about the ladies. He's all about the ladies. Have you guys met Sean?
No, that's more Daga.
It's Magdaga.
Do you guys? Who's
unless
controlling
finance
Sean?
would be-
Who's controlling Thorin? Let me ask you that. Are we controlling it by committee? Can we move him to here, please?
Strategically, it would be better if he was in front of that elemental.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't be better. I'm just saying.
Don't worry. We got this.
Okay, so everybody's moved. Everybody has their.
Except for-
Is
Um,
there
someone
any
has to
way
move.
to separate us so that I can move myself?
I don't get closer.
Denver, put into the group chat text. What do you want to do?
Oh, I see. There's a
What?
way to select.
You're back now. Good. Where are you moving? He gave you a bonus move, right?
Interesting. Okay.
Alright.
I
So
guess
you
there.
move there. Yeah, you can move right there. Just stop, and you get your 8 temporary hit points. And now, Duncan, you're up.
Right. So the water elementals. Are they?
Yeah, they're wearing armor. This is
They're
like the
wearing
first
armor.
time you think. Yes.
But-
and they're not elusive form as the huge water elemental in the front of you.
Watermelon
Watermelon.
mental. Yeah,
Watermelon.
we know
So,
he's a
compared to
watermelon
this-
mental. One of the mental watermelons.
Is just like a puddle sucked up into an armored suit? Does he have legs, so to speak? I'm
Not really.
deciding who to
Which?
here.
Does he have the dagger? Let's stab the guy with the dagger.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
That guy's right there.
Yeah, let's stab him.
Well, I'll start with the whip anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whip that water. Whip it good.
Going against the lead
wizard.
guy to the south.
Okay, we're not linked anymore. Thank you for whatever you did to fix that.
Oh, you hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and wrap that around his body and grapple him.
Okay.
$14 damage, and then
All right.
a DC 15 save to escape a grapple from the Python whip.
So as he's being whipped and constricted. Let's see if he breaks out. Oh, he makes it. He was no bonus.
It's
He's
no
like,
fun at all.
he just drops it, and you see he's missing an eye. So, but in his eye, you now see that he has this globe, and in it, you see this tiny spark of like turquoise, and it's now shining at you. So,
Aha!
It's shining. Or like a bad shining.
oh, it's just
All shining's bad.
oh, shining. All right, what are you doing next?
I'm gonna keep attacking this guy because he looks like he might be the head of this operation. I'm not so big on water elementals. Attack with the last response.
Okay. You just need a 15 to hit him.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try shoving him. So let's do this.
You could shove him with the sword.
Yeah, on an attack.
Okay.
Like just shove him.
I'm gonna move him away. Yeah. Stabbing people.
All right. So you hit, and I gotta make another strength check.
You're gonna make it against my check here. This is gonna be the innate weapon. So I'm gonna make an advantage athletics check because I'm in raging.
Are you attacking that one-eyed shiver?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to beat a 22.
And I'm not seeing.
Nope.
I see a guy in the tracker that I'm not seeing on the board.
Oh, I guess he's not there yet.
I think.
Don't worry about it, invisible creatures. We don't need to worry about them.
So you push him down. He's not prone. Or how far do you shove him?
Shove him one square. Shove him one square to the south.
To the south. Do you want to go diagonal or just south?
Yeah, push him into the pool. So I'll pick him over the left.
So you pull, and as you push him, he stumbles, and he's trying to save and hold his dignity, and he just falls and flops with his legs in the air, and he looks up at the Mandarin, and he's like, "Do something, you fools!"
That's funny.
Whip, swipe, kick him over the edge, turn, and attack the one to the north. Try and get some damage on.
Okay, that one you need an 18 to hit. Like I said, it's wearing plate.
Spoilers.
Don't hate the plate.
Noise.
17 damage.
All right,
And
17.
then I'm gonna move to cover the flank here.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right, brother, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move forward to there, and I'm gonna spray spray some poison on the water elemental.
Okay.
So he's got to do a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, and we'll find out if he's vulnerable to poison.
As you form your spell and you hit him with the poison, the water wheel, you see no change in it. Like it didn't even phase it.
Okay,
If anything, you just got its attention.
good. That's what I was
Now it's
trying to do.
water.
It's wet and it's got poison floating around in it. So.
Oh god, now it's poisonous.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay.
Just an opening salvo.
All right, Cooper, what are you doing?
Test the waters.
Read on the guy at the plate mail.
Okay.
Have at thee. How dare you pick on a fair maiden? 16 will
You
miss.
missed. You were telling the fair maiden, do not worry, I am here.
I'm here to save you. This is really a long day for me. I am a brave and noble warrior. You shall be protected. God damn it. I mean, is this why not in front of the ladies, Pastor?
Alright.
Another eye roll.
Another eye roll.
So, yeah. Connie, how do you react to your brave rescuer so far?
Wow, looks like someone brought in the cavalry and they're not freaky fish people. Great.
Screaming idiots.
Alright.
Bursting through.
That's right.
All right, Connie. Go ahead, make your sleight of hand. Need a 15 check, and you can break free finally.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, you do. All right, so you on your next turn you can do you can move right now.
I'm good for the moment. Yeah,
Okay.
but I pull out a little lock pick out of my sleeve and kind of angle that into the pin. And
Alrighty
we're
then.
gonna stay right where we are for those seconds.
What is that?
Okay. All right, Denver, what are you doing?
It's
Ribbon.
All right.
you can have a
Oh,
bite.
How big is it?
Did you brush your teeth? Okay.
There.
Alright,
I think.
when we're up. Whoa. That's good.
Okay. What are you casting?
Making sure. I have to make sure I read this right. I haven't done this one yet. It is a 20-foot radius sphere. Yeah. Cool. Sticking cloud.
A stinking cloud.
Will
So
you stop
Okay.
with the poisoning thing?
So they have to make a DC 15 con save, or they spend their turn retching and they become poisoned.
Okay, so you do know that the Earth's elementals will not be affected by poison, right?
Well, I mean, the one.
Water metal?
There's two.
Yeah.
There's two down south, so.
Because there's like two. There's like, you know, this one is not going to, and you can assume that the other two won't be affected by it.
The two.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a risky shot. I mean, you are gonna affect. You are gonna affect.
They look
There's
different.
these two guys.
You are gonna affect One-Eyed Shiver. You know, the wizard over there. But
who
Well,
named
this
that
thing,
guy? What kind of parents
I
name
don't
their
know.
kid
Do a
One-Eyed
look.
Shiver?
You know what? Why don't you send an email to whoever wrote Prince of Apocalypse and tell them who named this guy.
He's just
Down
You're gonna
south.
probably hurt some writer's feelings.
He's got one eye. Totally free.
he gave his mom. He's beautiful. Let's call him One-Eyed Shiver.
He was shivers, and he's only got one eye.
I imagine that's his street name.
Probably.
Taser face.
All right, so you're gonna let the yeah, taser face. You're gonna let the you're gonna let the cloud go and see who's immune to what.
Yep. We'll do that.
Okay, so like I told you before, the other one is an elemental, and it is immune to poison. And
But the other two.
well, this guy isn't. He's gonna have to make a con save right now.
Wait, does this thing go through walls? Like fly through walls or whatever?
No, he's good.
Cloud?
No, it'd be confined in the room right now.
It spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured.
Yeah, it wouldn't go in. It wouldn't go into rooms right now. If it was a closed door, it would not go.
Okay.
I have the rules.
Did you use a rotten egg for that, or several skunk cabbage leaves?
Skunk cabbage.
There you go.
All right, so he made his con save. So what happens to him? And then the manager, he's immune to poison too. The Maria
weird.
is immune to poison. The
Where am I?
Genie.
So nothing happens then. But it's obscured. You can't see as well.
That means anybody who goes in there can't see well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some fart spell.
Yep.
That is some part. Okay. So the water elemental.
Wait, so hold on. There's this one other dude here. Unless
Yeah,
I'm
he's
wrong.
not immune to it.
You didn't roll for him.
Now, oh no, he is immune to it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
talking about
he's immune to poison. Yeah. So the water elementor over here, the Myrmidor, you know how to pronounce that? Myrmidor? Myrmidor. There we go.
Myrmidon.
Myrmidon.
Well, it's kind of hard. So it's a movie order.
Here. Alright, so he's gonna move out of the threat range.
Murder.
Ymir.
No, he
Ymir.
can come right back. I don't want him to go away.
Okay, so
I'm
right when he
I am going to this time for the lady bravely strike him in the back because that is the only way I can hit this son of a bee. And yay!
Oh, I thought I saw that one.
I know. You can stay right there. So he tries to escape, and I'm like, no, you don't. Come back. It's very rude. Take 20 points.
Damn. Okay. Something else. Alright. This one goes through. It comes over here to hit it, you dunked in. Alright. Oh, I wonder if I was hitting the wrong thing.
So while they're in the sneaky cloud, they have disadvantage on their attacks. We have disadvantage to hit them because they're obscured.
Does it say that in there?
They're under obscurement.
I would just rule that it's more of it's hard for you to shoot through. And if he's right next to you, he'll be able to see because he's like moving out, and it doesn't really say that.
Heavily obscured.
Yeah. So it would give you like soft cover. It's not a full like fog effect. Alright. Alright. So Joaquin, you get hit once. Any reaction?
I already used it in response to Ray spell.
Alright. So you're gonna take. So you take 11 points of damage, piercing. Alright. Thorin, you're up.
Okay.
Get the biggie. Also, wouldn't Thorin's concentration spell still be in effect? His Spirit Guardians?
Been over. I think it'll last a minute.
Yeah.
Well then, let us see.
And then you should be able to see on his spell slots, like how many spells he has left.
Yeah.
So he's out of first level spells. He has 1 second, 1/3, and he no longer has a fourth level spell.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Thorin.
No.
Yeah, because he's on his marker.
I
What are
see
you
him
talking
using
about?
one level 2 and one level 3.
Right.
Yeah, because look, it says 4 of 4.
That means
So,
that
like,
means
on
he has
first
4
level, he still got
left
his
of 4.
Oh no, he's got 2 of 3.
Right,
So he's got
right.
2 left, 2 left,
Okay.
2 left, 1 left.
Gotcha.
But he doesn't have a fourth level spell anymore. Because he's used that.
What spell did he use?
Nah, he used
I
Spirit
don't
Guardians,
know.
level 3. It's correct. He used Spirit Guardians level 3, and he
Right.
used Spiritual Weapon, so he's still got all the spells. It looks right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what his system is. Is he counting down? Or
Yeah, it counts down.
Counts down.
Count down.
Okay.
If you have 0-4, you have no spells left. But, yeah, Fireball.
Against water?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll take a chance.
Does it light
You
up
know.
the cloud?
Water still gets hit by fire.
Well, I'm
What if
gonna
you
do
Sorry,
fire.
Pokemon.
cloud?
I'm gonna fire up
Yeah.
the Spirit Guardians again. I think, because he seems to really love the Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Alright.
And so I'm designating all of my allies to be safe, including this new person that we don't actually know for sure is an ally, but we're here to rescue.
Yes. Yes, you're not going to be doing damage to the to the woman. How chivalrous of you.
Okay, there. They appear angelic.
Okay, so you cast that spell again.
Okay, so they must make a wisdom. They must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. When they activate on their turn.
Okay. Okay.
Or when they first...
Or when they enter.
Yeah, which they're entering it right now, technically.
No, when on their turn, this is what happens to them. Once they activate, that's when we roll for the damage and do all that stuff.
Okay, and then
Right.
so that's I guess that's all I can do then this turn. Except unless I have a cantrip that's a bonus action. Is that correct? Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's all I can do this turn.
Oh my god, I didn't save any of this stuff. Okay. Alright. So, so this, you see a person now enter the room. And he's holding a trident, and instead of having a hand, he has a claw for the hand.
We actually don't see him, because it's all... It's got a, yeah, really cool scenes, smoke, everything else.
I don't care.
Comes in majestic.
He's really gonna be pissed off and he couldn't come in and make an entrance. He's like, now you shall see. Oh, damn it.
Is he immune? Start coughing.
He gets a whiff of something special.
Yeah, is our
It
friend
only-
Gar-
it only works if it starts his turn in the circle.
Okay. That's
He hasn't inhaled yet,
Imagine opening the door. What the hell?
but he has trouble seeing things though.
He's like, pew.
He's like, I smell a dwarf in here.
Smell dwarf
Like,
funk.
one eye, was that you?
That's a running joke. Because Sean never takes a shower or takes a bath.
He never takes his armor off.
No, he doesn't.
He's got
Alright,
some
so he
fancy
comes
reaction.
in here.
want to share a room with him.
So he moves out of the putrid smell. And you see him casting a spell.
Is he immune to the stink?
He has to start his turn in the cloud.
Okay, roll his con save.
He's good. He's got to start in the cloud.
Yeah, he didn't start in the cloud. Yeah, he's good. I rolled an 18, so we're good, even without his bonus. Alright, so he summons a spell called Lightning.
That's a bold choice.
Someone's biting off
Mhm.
brother.
Is that the same one I have? Because it needs a 60-foot radius if it's the same one.
Yep. Centered on a point that he can see. Alright, so. Michael, can you give me a big circle?
How big is the circle?
It's
60
like,
feet diameter
yeah,
or radius?
let's see. So. That's weird, because I put it.
Well, here's the thing. This is what keeps me from using the spell all the time, and I could be wrong, but the spell fails if you can't see a point in the air the storm cloud could appear. For example, if you're in a room that can't accommodate the cloud, it's a 60-foot radius cloud, and we're not in a 60-foot radius room. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean,
There's already a cloud.
it's your call on it, but that's why I haven't been using it inside very much because of that limitation.
It makes sense to have a cloud in a building
You know what?
underground.
Because I will not be thwarted by a minor rule technicality. I'm going to state that this spell from now on, until it no longer benefits me, will work in any. It could be 60 feet or under, so it can fill up the whole room. The cloud, basically.
And it's gotta be, if it's good for the goose, it's gotta be good for the gander.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, cool, whatever.
alright. So it's just gonna fill this room.
Yeah, so there's a big giant circle in this entire room. A cloud over everybody's head.
Let me
That's
guess,
not good.
they're two lightning too.
Let's see.
That does
Alright, so then I drop a spot. Each creature within 5 must make a dex save.
So wait, where? So in the middle of this room.
Yeah. So what he's gonna do is right on top of Amy's character, that's where he's gonna hit it. And so everybody within 5 of Amy has to take a dex save. You don't need to put that big circle. We all know with everything else that's going on. So Amy, go ahead and make a dex save against. None of that stuff saved, son of a. Alright, you have to beat a 16.
Alright.
Team.
Why is that Thorn rolling? So Amy takes nothing.
Is there any
You still
chance I
take half. You still take half on the spell.
Nope, she has evasion. She will take nothing.
Ooh. What could
So-
be?
Is there any chance I see this one coming?
Yes, you do, because all of a sudden, between the stink cloud, you see him raise his hand, sudden another cloud formed in the entire room. And you start to hear the thunder and lightning before it
Storm
comes down
element.
on Amy.
This is it. This is what I wanted. All right, advantage on the saving roll because I can see the threat.
Yep, you see the threat. Alright, you're good. So you don't take any because of your ability, right?
I think I still take damage. Let me
Okay.
double check. Go ahead.
Alright, so it's going to be 3d10 damage. And then, Cooper, did you make your save?
I will roll it now because I made it for Thorn, but I'm not Thorn. Woohoo! I made it.
Alright, so you're going to be taking half too. Which is. And who uses ability? So 30 damage, so 15 to everybody. Except for Amy. Ew, Amy jumped out of the
Roll
way.
3 10s.
Connie jumped out of the way. Take 0.
This should set the cloud.
I can't see anything anymore. Refresh.
What was the DC for the throw?
No, I picked that spot and then it's only 5 feet. Like everybody within 5 feet of her gets hit with the lightning.
So is this
He can
guy
go after you.
in the range too then?
Yeah, but they're immune to lightning damage.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. We all put our lightning weapons away. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we know it's not using
Oh
final
no, wait,
damage.
he does take damage. He does take damage. You're right. He's immune to something else. Alrighty.
But not
Is he immune to poison?
He's immune to poison. But,
Okay.
he's not lightning. I'm thinking of something else. Alright, so he will make his save. He makes it along with the rest of you guys. Oh no, he would. Oh no. This one down here, because that's the one that's touching me. So he'll take the. That.
Big pool of water that just got shocked too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they outlawed electric chairs.
This is fantasy Texas, don't you know?
Exactly.
Right?
And
I
then
started
you hear
like,
him yell. You hear him yell at the wizard who's down. He's like, Shiver, deal with them.
Get up or I'll shatter your keel, boy.
Gar.
So the water elemental is going to hit, or is going to attack brother. And what's your AC?
21. The water splashes against my cheek, refreshing me.
Oh yeah. And the other one hits with a crit.
He must
So
be
I went
using
with
the
a
chrome
slashing
dice.
hit. Oh wait, that's crit, not normal damage. Only 6 more points. You only take 16 points of such a low crit roll. Then it moves and it's now going to occupy Thorn's space, which it can do. So when Thorn activates, he's got to make a Strength 15 saving throw. On a failure, he takes bludgeoning damage.
The water
He's
mineral.
in the water right now.
Okay.
Alright, so that moves there. Alright, Thorn, you're up. And if you're being drowned, go ahead and make your DC 15 strength check.
Thorn's
It's-
up. Thorn already went. Goes down to.
Oh, okay, you're right. I'm thinking of something
Okay.
else. Okay, so then
But.
the Mandarin here, he gets to. I spent all this time putting in all this information, and none of it appeared.
Hmm.
That's really pissing me off. Alright, so, he is going to cast. He's just gonna move over here and attack Duncan with his trident. Okay, 2 hit. Oh yeah, you don't have a reaction. Okay, so
Yeah. No, I do.
okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dodge. It's all with the trident.
Okay, so you get to dodge one of them because then there's 2
Yeah.
attacks. Okay, so because I didn't know, I didn't think you had it. So the first one you're able to activate and dodge, but then the second one hits.
Enough.
Oh wow. 18, no, 22 points of damage. Because it's versatile. He's hitting you with, he's holding onto the trident with both hands.
What kind of damage?
It is bludgeoning damage, piercing damage.
Oh, 22 you said?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna not take that much, but
Okay.
all right. There you go.
Then, as a bonus action, he uses his water jet, and everybody here within this straight line of him. So Duncan, Connie, Cooper, and even
Been,
that will be affected. The water elemental would not be affected on this. So he's shooting a jet blast of water. So each creature must make a DC 16 saving throw. So let's start off with Duncan.
what type of saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw 16.
And you'd say I could see this one coming.
Yes. Yeah, he's not on your backside. Alright. So what happens is, you're still going to take half, but you won't get knocked down. You won't get knocked prone, more importantly.
So
Alright,
how much
Connie.
damage?
We're going to find that out right now.
Connie doesn't care.
She is just dodging left and right.
As she's strapped to a chair, supposedly.
Alright, Cooper, what are you gonna do? The
I'm
damage
already
is
at-
23, so 22, then you round it down.
You need to turn. Or take all.
Round it down.
Huzzah!
So
Well, it's 23, so it would be 22. You made the save, so you take 11 too.
Yay!
so this guy activated and this guy activated, and did that guy? Because I'm sorry, I'm not used to running Thorin, but we've got the spirits of irritatingness.
Yeah, you guys are on the tracker where,
Runs Sholar.
yeah, on Shiver.
So all
That
these
would
guys
be it.
who activated in his ring should have had to do the spirit guardian thing.
So, yeah, it should have affected both the water elemental and shiver.
Alright, so here we go. Oops, my dice fell on the floor. Alright, so both of them are good. So go ahead and roll, see what damage is, and they take half.
5.
So 5 damage is... And then... Who else was in there? Oh, these ones over here. Since I let me bring it up. And then the water elemental fails. Alright. So he gets up
Is it one ice?
and he's moving away from you, Duncan.
If it's his turn, he's the one that's not immune, right?
Not immune to what?
The cloud
So
starts
he's
his
already
turn.
made his save.
Starts his turn in the cloud.
Okay. No, he makes his save.
DC 50. Okay.
I use my
Rolling
reaction.
18. Okay, go ahead.
No, I had already.
Oh, okay. So he takes a step back, and then he dispels Thorin's spell.
Okay, the elementals all need to take damage from it. Did they take their damage from it?
They did. They already
Okay.
did.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Because they made the saves. It just took half.
Okay.
So then he dispelled that. And now he is going to... What it says he has? Yeah, they didn't even include that in there. I'll have to put that in during the next turn. He is going to... All right. So Duncan, you see in his eye, because you're the only one who can really see it clearly, is that orb as it turns like a sea color this time, and this he casts a spell of ice storm as it glimmers.
An ice storm?
Ice storm, yeah, the spell ice storm. So this is a
I
20-foot radius spell that will be focused on Connie.
Yeah, I really don't like Ani. Can I?
How would he able to do this?
What do you mean? How be able to do it?
It's spelled, cast a spell.
He gets a. This is a bonus action that he's allowed to do with his eye. Never is like, I want this eye.
Now I see where he got his name.
Can I counterspell it?
No, you can't see it. You can't see it. See that large water elemental? He's blocking your way.
So what's the ice storm? Dex again?
Yes.
Can I counterspell it?
Ooh. Where are you at?
Gray is way in the back.
I can't.
No, you don't see him.
I guess.
You don't see him. He's being covered by the water elemental.
So does the dex saving throw?
Yep. So you have to beat. Hold on. Keep it on the features. His You have to beat a 16.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, so you'll take full damage. And so Connie, make your save, and then Duncan, make your save of deck 16.
that hurt.
Yeah, between all the dodging and all the clouds and lightning.
I am in a chair.
Not anymore.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the save. What was it again?
So, each creature will take 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
Lightning damage?
Oh no, this is an ice storm that's raging.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody will take 6 points of damage, of bludgeoning damage, and then those of you who have failed take an additional 4d6. So 11 points of damage. And that whole area is now difficult terrain until his turn.
Do we have it marked out? What's the actual area
No.
of that? There's lots of overlapping things, but do we have one to show what it is?
What is this big circle here?
That's the lightning storm.
That's a lightning cloud.
So we can probably get rid of the lightning
can-
cloud
you can
because
get rid of
it just
that.
fills the whole room, basically.
It fills the whole room. Okay, that's better.
So, because this
It's
thing-
20 feet, right?
radius or diameter?
I want to say it was 20 feet. Hold on, let me pull it
I
up.
think
Yeah, 20-foot radius. It's 40 feet high cylinder.
20-foot radius. So that means, okay, I'll let you lay it down and then, because I know Thorin's going to have to make a saving throw.
Yep.
Is it dexterity? Is that what you said?
Yep. And then all these guys have to make a saving throw.
Oh, see how those shiny dice roll so good?
So if you make the save, what was the initial ice damage? Like 6?
6.
Yeah.
And then it becomes difficult terrain.
Yes. All right, so that's even taking its damage on the elementals. And then he moves out of the zone.
Did you get rid of the stink cloud? I kind of liked the stink cloud.
The stink cloud was still there. That was
Lost
not the spell.
concentration.
Oh, concentration. Okay.
Ah, okay.
It's gone.
All right, Gray, what are you doing?
Like, people need to move around. So I guess I will do another mental
Oh,
inspiration,
dang, Cooper, you are jacked up.
and I will set it on. Well, okay. Who wants to use a reaction? Use up the reaction for this, so that I just target the specific people who.
Mine is resupplied at the start of the tracker.
Okay. Do you want to move?
I'm asking. I'm probably just going to move on my own. My turn. So.
Okay. So I think I'll give one to Thias. So you have the option to move, but you get a +8 temporary health at least.
But I can move our temporary reaction, alright?
This is
No,
this
the
is
spell.
special.
The spell gives you 8 temporary hit points.
No, but you have
And
to
on
use a
top of-
reaction to move it.
Oh, okay.
For the movement or the hit points?
For the movement.
For both.
Oh, I don't get it.
Oh no, actually,
Really?
each creature can immediately. No. For movement, you can use a reaction. So, do you want to move?
I used my reaction already.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just give it to you because you need the health. And then, Thorin, I'll give it to Thorin. So now you can move Thorin out of that thing right now.
Okay.
That's me.
Wait,
I want to move him too. Thorin, select
I
Thorin.
cannot move Thorin
He's
for some
underneath the
reason.
water right now.
I can't reach underneath the water, though. Where's Thorin gonna go? Up or down?
He wants to move towards these mages.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's as far as his little dwarf legs will carry him, apparently.
And he did make his DC 15 save, right?
He didn't start.
Otherwise, he doesn't move out of there.
I did
His
not
strength
make a
save.
save. What dexterity?
Whose
No,
guard
it's a strength
shatters
save.
you?
He's got to make a 15, DC
What?
15, where he can't move out of there.
For
Does it say on the start of his turn he has to make that check?
No, that should have happened once he went in there.
Whose
Once he put his turn in there, each creature.
He
in
hasn't
elemental
started his
space must
turn.
Make it. Yeah, so the moment it went in there, I don't think we ever made that save.
Yep, 12. Yeah, he'd be stuck.
He's stuck, and then he's going to take.
Then he doesn't need the health. Then I'll give it to Brother and Zenber.
Okay, he's going to take 2d8
So 1, 2, 3.
plus 4 damage.
Alright, so Thorin doesn't need it.
No. Thorin will take 15 points of damage. That'll move the elemental out of the way, so you can adjust
Got a
that.
lot.
So right now, Thorin's drowning. Basically, he's like trying to fight the water coming in.
So is somebody else doing all this? Because I feel like I'm not controlling Thorin anymore.
Yeah, I did Thorin's hit points. I'm not trying to move him. He's stuck there.
Bonus. That was my bonus.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
so
if you want to
I
run
just
him,
wanted
I'll
to
let
make
you
that-
run him. But we can't, one person needs to run him.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna cast.
So what are you doing, Gray?
I'm gonna cast Levitate on Thorin.
Alrighty. Creature within 5 can pull.
She's an ally. He could. just
Yeah.
levitate.
Okay, and he's willing. So you are lifting him up in the air.
Yeah. So now he's not in the elemental anymore.
Okay.
He's not drowning, and I think that's basically all I can do.
Alrighty. Duncan, what are you doing?
Laughing like a wild man, because this is what I've actually really wanted for a long time. Storm elementals and such. I'm going to take my lightning resistance potion as a bonus action for the turn.
Okay.
I will pull that out in a second.
Mhm.
I'm going to say, gank the geek. I'm going to flip over to these guys down south.
Okay.
Go ahead and take your tax of opportunity.
Alright, so. Oh, they both miss. Both under 20.
Alright, so bonus action means I don't get my third attack, but let's make. So. First guy, the guy to my left is the one eye.
Yep.
So he's just a human wizard type looking dude.
Yes.
And this other one that I hadn't had a good look at before, what am I dealing with there?
So this guy you now see clearly, he looks like he is like a chosen one, and he's got a claw for a hand and a trident, and his skin has nothing but like shells over half of it. So he's not wearing armor, but the shells seem to give him an extra thicker hide.
Okay.
You can actually click on it and you'll see it. Does it allow you to do that?
I mean, unless you want us to see his portrait, his character
Can you
sheet.
see? You can't even see his portrait when you click on it. Well, that sucks.
Okay,
No,
I'm
you-
gonna.
If
I'm
you
looking
zoom
at-
in, you can
Alright, go
see
ahead.
it. You can
I'm
see
gonna
his
attack
big
one eye
old
with the whip.
crab claw.
Boring.
If you miss,
And I will attack the other one with my sword.
okay. You need an 18 to hit. Like I said, he's not wearing any that natural armor.
Why do you say these things? Why do you want to jinx me? You may have any first. Okay. Well. So much for that.
Okay. All right, brother. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit. I can't move anything anymore, I guess. I'd like to go to
What do you mean
here.
You can't move. You can't move your guy.
I can't move my guy. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Don't seem to be able to do
Do
much.
you have the right stuff selected in the menu on the toolbar on the left?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's. Sometimes you gotta fight with it to actually select the right.
All right, I
Yeah,
got
there
it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Blight on Crab Claw.
Oh. Alright, pull up the spells. Like, see what it does.
Well, I can tell you about it.
Alright.
It's necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice. Must make a Constitution saving throw. Takes 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Constitution 16 saving throw.
Alright.
If it's a creature, a plant creature or magical plant, then it has disadvantage on the saving throw.
No, he is not that. Oh, he fails by 1. Hold on. Alright, so go ahead and do the damage.
.46 blight necromantic damage.
Oh, that hurts.
And I would like to, as a bonus action, drink a pot.
Okay.
Is that spell he's casting?
Wow, that is a lot. Jesus.
Yeah, it's my
that
highest
spell
level
six?
spell.
Does that spell he's casting require concentration?
I don't think so.
Wait.
Oh, the spell, the lightning spell?
Lightning spell.
He's. Wait, which one did you hit?
Crab claw.
Yeah.
The claw guy.
The
All
concentration
this
spell.
information I put in there. Oh, I didn't have that much. Alright. Okay. What else are you doing?
I drinking a pot.
Okay. Alright, Cooper, you're up. I suggest if you have a potion, use it.
Did you hit me with the your spell, Michael, or you didn't?
I did.
Okay, so I should have 8
so-
temporary hit points.
So did his concentration break? claw guy.
He was. I didn't hit
There's
him.
there's no concentration spell. The ice storm ends once he activates.
No, not the
This
not
guy's
the
doing
ice storm.
lightning.
The lightning guy. There's a lightning cloud in that room.
No, it didn't hit that guy. The lightning. Oh wait. No, because Duncan missed him.
No, but
Oh, but brother just hit
Brother
him.
hit.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. Who's the lightning guy?
Crab claw.
Crab claw.
Lab crawl. All right. So. That's gonna be a crazy save. So 46. I gotta make half of that. So basically, I have to roll like a 20. You know, I'll roll it on so Michael can confirm. Instead of me just saying, I rolled a 20. Believe me. Believe me.
Is the cloud still up?
It's a lot.
The
Okay.
stinking cloud.
So,
Yeah.
It's gone.
the lightning storm is gone now.
Nice. That worked every bit as well as I had hoped.
Alright. So first action. Second win, get 12 hit points back. We need to focus fire on Sun. What do we want to kill?
Well, I think we should kill the mages first, but I don't really know.
Mages. I'll lock them down so they have to make concentration checks. Focus fire on something else.
Alright. We want to kill the water elemental. We want to kill this guy, because these are two that are really kind of hurting us. Focus fire on the water elemental. Let's just kill him.
Okay.
Alright, he's big. He probably can't dodge
Yeah,
anything.
you only need a 14 to hit.
Yeah, he's big. He can't dodge anything. Alright, let's get you out of the way so I can access my thing. Ah, curse you, turn tracker. Alright, flame tongue. I'll take the minus, because I want to swing big. He can't dodge, but he did. I'll use another one of my superiority dice. I will still miss with a 13.
Oh my god, no 14.
I'll swing big again, because I really want to get him.
You hit him that time.
Yay! Damage. He'll take plus 10. Take 32 points of damage.
Oh, that's a big chunk out of him.
I will action surge, and I'll swing 2 more times. 3. Minus 2. Swing big. I will use my superiority die, because I don't want to die this round. Yeah, I'll hit him.
Okay.
Damage plus 10. This time takes 30 points of damage, and my final action surge attack. 2. Really? No, go for
You
it.
had a shot of like one-shotting this.
Very nice.
Ah, I got him! AC 16.
Alright, roll high.
I have 1 superiority dice left, guys, so I hope we do this. Damage plus 10. Roll high dice. Nope, 27.
Oh, man, this is just, you see like the ocean and tides of, as the elemental, like it's swerving, and it just seems to simmer down. It's like
Like,
very
you need to go off, you foolish water creature.
Dwarf is free. It's just in the air.
Alrighty.
Oh, I don't know
Alright,
that.
Connie, what are you doing?
Alright, I'd like to make a perception check to see where any of my stuff might be, like any of my weapons.
Okay, so go ahead. Well, it's pretty low. But even though it's low, you see a door in this room across the hall. So that's the only thing that you would think of. Oh wait, no you don't. No, actually she does, because he walked out the secret door.
He opens it, but if you want the door to be open, I'll open it.
It's
There was a
open.
cloud over there when he
That's
came
a
out.
claw. He
That'd be
came
great.
out.
He came out and shut the door. We'd have no idea. He's a magician.
It's not like Denver hasn't been watching that little area the entire time.
It would be obscure when he came out. we know that you came from somewhere, probably, because you come from nowhere.
So you can go run over there and for the secret door. Assuming is there.
I like what's
yeah,
in that
unless
door.
anyone has an extra weapon they want to toss to me real quick.
Oh, I could. Oh,
Otherwise-
Where can you? What can you do, Gray? Way over there.
hello, I got
I'm lucky I don't have something come in and stab you in the back right now.
Let me see what I got on my inventory. You can probably see a weapon on me and just grab it off me. You don't have to ask. You just like pull in my sheath weapons. Be like, yoink. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, but you don't have any other weapon.
I have a lot of weapons on me. I only use one. Nothing magical, but let's see here. I've got 2 hand axes and a longbow. Never mind. Nothing you can use.
I can
Hand
use
axes.
It's a longbow.
the longbow. Okay, got it.
Yeah. I say dash for your stuff.
Yep. All right, on it.
Okay.
How do I
Or
move?
do you want a dagger? I could throw a dagger at this guy. You could pick it out of his head. And
Acceptable. I can make that work.
But you
Are
probably want to
wearing
get
clothes?
your
I could
weapon.
reach hands from close to you.
So are you moving to where you perceive where you think where the secret door might be, or what are you doing?
Yes. Yes.
I
I'm
opened the
gonna
door. You can see the door now.
Let's see. 1, 2.
So you can use a bonus action to disengage.
Yep.
Yep.
And
You
you
still have to
just-
travel over the ice, though.
Yeah, so it is difficult terrain. So you lose half your movement right now.
At least you're not
Okay.
running on water. I mean,
So I guess I'd move 3 squares. Is that how that works?
Yep.
But you're
But then
running dash, so it's double your movement. So then you would just run your full movement, and that'd be it.
So you get in the room.
Okay. I think I went 1 off.
You can move diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 40 feet. 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, you be in there.
Okay, so when you walk into this room, you see a door to the north of you, and there's like 2 chairs with a table, and there's all these gold dishes, like gold silverware. I mean, gold dishes, like 32 pieces of silver, not silverware, but goldware in that room that you see. You see a bookshelf that have volumes on there, but I know you're looking for your gear, so you're not really paying attention. There's also a large bed, a small stand, a bronze chest, a large mirror. But on his bed is actually all the gear.
Yeah.
Because they just took all your gear and they just put it on the bed right there to examine it.
Excellent. I pretty much just grab my weapons and everything as quick as I
So you
can.
can spend the rest of your turn just
Getting everything
getting
back.
yourself ready for next turn.
Excellent, wonderful. That's what I do.
Okay. As Denver sees this figure run across the floor of the stink. All right, Denver, what are you doing?
all right. Go up a little bit. And I'll think to myself, well, it's immune to everything. Let's see if it is very wise. And we will cast Toll the Dead on this thing.
Oh, on the water elemental. Go ahead. It's not immune to necrotic damage.
Yep.
So let's make our wisdom save. No, it fails.
Wow, 6 damage.
Wow, you. It's barely, that energy is barely holding on to it.
Ugh, that's frustrating. Okay, I should probably drink my healing potion. We'll do that. Drink my healing potion. Where is it?
Meanwhile, so this water elemental, this minor one, will attack Cooper. Okay, and your armor class is 18, correct, sir?
Yep.
Alright, so let's see what my bonus to damage is. Okay, so that hits. So all 3 hits, no crit. So 10, 8, and 8.
Yay, 26.
And then this one moves up here. You still with us, brother? Because this is going to attack you.
No, he's
What's
not.
your armor class?
He moves and I hit him.
What? Okay.
Protect him, brother. If he tries to leave that square, I'm gonna whack him.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to whack him. I'm gonna go down.
No, he was down here. He was trying to move up. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he's moving towards brother.
Yeah, you need 18.
I'm using my last one. Goodbye, Spirity Dice. 5 or higher. Yes!
Oh, okay, roll.
Firepower.
His movement is stopped. I am out of Spirity Dice. So, guys, I'm done after this fight. Wait, not that dice. Roll the other dice.
You hit.
That was supposed to be damage.
Oh.
No. There. Aha, 20.
20. Alright.
He's stuck.
Just lay down. Dead.
Not a good actor. I have been slain.
Alright, Thorin, you are
Wait.
now...
Are you at 0 hit points, Thias?
Nope, I'm at like 3.
Okay.
Okay,
And this
so-
elemental is about to fall over.
Thorin
can-
can. Ooh, what can you do for me?
So Thorin can move to the ground if he wants to right now, like on his
Okay,
own.
so... Yep, alright. So he moves down to the ground. He's no longer...
But he can also move a little bit too. His movement.
You can either move him right here, where I just moved you, or you can, because technically this is right here, or you can move up to help flank Cooper with the top, so it's either in between where you guys are, it's either right here, or you can move up top.
If he can move next to me and magically heal me with some kind of spell. I don't think he knows heal, does he?
He should.
He's a cleric.
He should. But he really would a battle cleric.
Yeah, he
I was
went
like,
battle
yeah, they
cleric.
need a healer. And he's like, yeah, I chose the Lord of Light so I could get Fireball. It's like, good healing spell.
Yeah, he did not take heal.
Take heal.
Yeah, he's got
You didn't
heal.
even take Cure Wounds?
Yeah,
But
he's
he's
got
got-
cure wounds and he's got heal whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't take
Prayer.
heal.
He'll bring you back from dead.
Spell?
Yeah, he's got
He
that.
also
much
can bring
overweight.
you back from the dead.
Wait, it doesn't look like he has cure wounds. He has prayer of healing. I don't know what that does.
It's a 10-round one. It's like a short rest healing. That won't help us. So he has cure wounds at a higher level, or
Does he have cure wounds?
Yeah, he has cure
like
wounds
he
and he has
should.
healing word.
level 1.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
That's the first level spell. He should at least have that.
Or you can finish off the dude. That's just hope no one hits him. But probably all in vain.
It's probably best they heal you.
Connie, you're all putting on your gear and looking out going, do I help them? This is not looking
You are-
good.
You're in a room full of gold stuff.
That Connie, no one else knows about.
So I would say use a level 4 to give me 46 or 48 would be good, because maybe I'll
Okay.
take my feet. Drink a potion, or can you shove a potion down my throat?
What are you doing, Thorn?
I don't know. Am I running Thorin? I feel like one person
Yes,
should run
you're
Thorin,
running
and I
Thorin,
have not
dude.
been
What are
running
you
him for
doing?
a while.
We're
What
voting.
are
We
you
want.
doing?
He has a bunch of potions. He just jam potions.
Somebody else should take over Thorin. I'm just gonna let you guys can do him how you guys want.
All right.
No, stop. You're running Thorin. What is he doing? Because you have your listeners, so at least there's 2 characters they can focus in on.
Well, yeah. Hang on. Is there some way to pull up his character sheet?
Yeah, you should be
Yeah,
able to
but
just
it's,
double click
it's
on
okay.
him.
Yeah, so, what are you gonna do, Tori? Are you gonna fight or are you gonna heal Cooper?
Yeah, we'll do cure wounds on
At what level?
Cooper at the. We'll do it at 4th level.
Okay. And then I think there's a bonus action heal spell. I don't know if he took it though. You look at his cantrips.
Healing word, which it's only 1d.
Oh, yeah, it's not worth it.
He doesn't have. It's not a
Okay, so
cantrip anyway. It's a 1st level spell.
First level.
Okay. So I think that one was a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah, cure.
28
No,
bonus
cure
action.
wounds is an action. Healing word is a bonus action, but I did cure
Yeah, that's
wounds.
what I meant. But you did heal Cooper, which he thanks you, and the Lord
Thank
Light.
you.
And his other thing got dispelled. So
Yep.
that's really about all he can do.
For this turn. Yeah, because you haven't summoned up your spiritual hammer, which you could do next turn. Alright, so. Now I gotta relook at this list again. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so at this point, he is going to. He's gonna cast. He's gonna move over here.
He's moving.
He is moving.
Stop.
Yep.
Let's hit him with, no, I've got Thorn open. We'll spend an inspiration dice. No, I should have done that before. Go ahead.
Yes, you should have. Okay, so now he is going to attempt to cast Hold Person on you. So you need to on Duncan.
Okay.
So you need to make a wisdom. A wisdom sounds like or FUD. A wisdom save of 16. Which you make. Yep. So you see him raise up his little claw to try to hold you down. And at that point, does nothing. But he drinks a potion, and then he moves, passes his turn. Alright. Alright, so this water elemental here is going to swing at you, brother. No, actually it's going to swing at Thorn. The other really didn't swing at today. Or swung at in this fight.
Drowned though.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
he was drowned, I mean. He did try to drown him.
He's a dwarf that got away.
I gotta roll pretty much like close to a crit to hit him. Nope. Okay. So what it does do then, and you guys are gonna have to make your strength checks, is that it tries to do more blunt damage to both of you. So you need to make a strength check of 15. So go ahead, start with you, brother. Or started with. So Thorn's good, and now you.
Okay, so I take some damage or
So you
something?
failed. So you're gonna okay. So you're gonna take the full damage, and then Thorin will take half.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
What?
I actually probably got even lower roll because I don't have the same strength bonuses as he does, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
So how much do I take?
So you're gonna take 12 points of damage, and then Thorn will take 6. And then that's how he ends his turn before he dies. He's trying to drown you before he fades. At this point, the Madrid, the Marid, he starts casting an incantation, and he turns invisible. And now I will secretly move him somewhere. First, I will do it off the board so you don't know where he went. Okay.
Who did that?
The water genie.
The other big blue guy.
Is a big blue guy.
Wanderell.
So he's not
Yep.
where I see him on the board right now?
Nope.
He might be.
He might be.
Or might not.
Alright. So, Shiver, he is very upset with you, Duncan, for keep hitting him and whipping him. So first he's going to use a potion before he gets jacked up. Oh, I should have waited one more turn. That's such a waste, but I don't want him to get too low, and then you guys really jack him up. Alright, and then he casts...
Nope. He can't counterspell.
He casts Firebolt.
Well, I was going to say Toll of the Dead. Are you sure you want to use that on a cantrip?
I have to choose before you name the spell.
Really?
Does it say that, really?
So, right?
I don't think so. When you attempt to... Oh, yeah. When as soon as I say I'm casting a spell, you can choose. Okay. So, I have to
All right,
equal
so
your
third
spell
level.
level to see if I make a
It's
save.
the third level.
Oh, I roll a 1. It doesn't matter.
If it's
He
the
starts-
third
he starts
level,
his-
it just happens.
So you fizzled it out.
Woo. And I gain 4 temporary hit points.
Yes, you
Okay.
do.
Yeah, I canceled a big spell.
You owe me,
Yeah.
Duncan.
Only you
Say-
know it, so you just say it was a death wind of devastation.
Okay, he's moving up towards Denver. Duncan, what are you going to do?
Our action
No,
spell.
you already did your opportunity. Alright, so he comes over here. And that is it. We are on now round 3, people, for those of you who are with us. Alright, Gray, what are you doing? Besides hiding behind curtains.
I'm not hiding behind a curtain. I mean, I'm behind a curtain, but on the other side, where everybody else is.
Curtain hider.
I am going to cast Tasha's on Crappy Hand guy.
Oh, tonight, can you add that to the list? It doesn't show up in the normal spells.
Which is
Alright, so Crabby Guy, you do Tasha's, and... What's the save on that?
Gar.
15.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay.
Tiny
so-
tarts and a feather that is waved in the air. Wave that feather, Gray.
Oh, he fails, but you notice he starts to laugh, and just before it starts to get uncontrollable, it stops.
Cheater.
You now know he has like some kind of legendary resistance or something.
Still calling him a cheater.
Call him a cheater. But seriously, add that to the list when you get a chance, because it wouldn't let me pull it up, and I would have had a guy take that spell. All right, Duncan, what are you doing?
So, you got that fancy ability. What is it? A bonus action to activate the sword's ability to set my strength to 23?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you finally woke up that sword.
Yeah, let's kick up the theme music. I'm gonna
Kick it up.
pick up the pace here. I'm gonna jump on Old One Eye.
Hold one eye. All right.
Jump
As
over
you
there.
feel the surge, almost like a He-Man type of thing. I have the power. No, I'm playing. You do get really swole real quick.
Now that I'm attacking with strength, I'm gonna give advantage to grant advantage to gain advantage.
Uh-oh. Here we go. You hit.
Nice.
18. All right.
Lots
Here we
more
go.
for strength though.
Did it not add any more?
Did not add
I
the
don't think
strength.
it did. It didn't add your bonus, which was, what did we say it was? A stone giant?
23. So it's plus 6 instead of. Well, it was adding 4 for dexterity, so add 2 more.
It's 2 more damage. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the total? So it should be 20 and then 27. Oh, Jesus, this guy's screaming.
Alright, so that's the first attack.
Okay.
Let's see a crit.
Oh, I almost saw that 20 hit.
Just dice flying in from everywhere.
Nice, 20 again.
Oh. He's still up. He is taking some critical wounds. You hit again. You only need a 15. So 11?
Yeah. And then make your D15 check to not be grappled.
Alright. Let me make sure I get the correct hit points here. And a strength check. With no bonus? No, he is constricted. The snake, as he's like fighting it, he can't move.
Alright, so how far did I move over to him? I went only 10.
Yeah. And the
So
ice storm is already dispelled, so it's no longer in effect.
10, so 20, 30, 40.
Alright, so this guy will make an opportunity attack on you since you.
I
Oh no,
drag this-
no, he doesn't. You're not
Yeah.
moving out of the threat range.
So I drag One Eye back over to the southwest of me.
Alright,
Just grab him with the whip and just drag him back over so they're both in threat range.
okay. So right here, cool, or like?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So he's kicking and screaming.
Alright, that's it for me.
You hear him screaming, "Show I know you're here, help me, you witless fool." Alright, brother, what are you doing? That water elemental looks like it's about to go.
Okay, I'm gonna take a swing at the water elemental with my scimitar.
Okay. You need a 14 to hit. And you hit without the bonus. Ten, you kill it.
Oh, nice. And I think that's it for now.
Okay. Koopa, what are you doing?
I am gonna swing at this guy with one swing. And let's get inventory. Swing normal at him because I just want to hit him. I miss anyway, so why bother? I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Oh, so this does get an opportunity of attack against you, right? Because you
It
missed.
does not, because I have mobility. I just gotta swing at him. And I also ignore difficult terrain.
Okay.
So I'll swing at this guy with the last blow.
Alrighty.
And is there any benefit for him being held or grappled?
He's just grappled. No, he's not prone. And you can still attack while you're grappled.
That's why I'm backed away from him. And I'll just whack him. And I will hit because I have +3, which is not showing up. So AC 19.
Yep, you hit. You only need a 15.
Yay. 17.
Oh, right on the nose. He goes down screaming.
No spells for you.
Poor guy. We can't even interrogate him now.
My turn.
He wanted to be hurt.
All right, Amy. You do notice that the chest in there looks really elegant. And there's all that gold. There's all that goldware about the place. Like all these, like, there's plates and there's goblets and a flagon.
And as much as I love shinies, I think I should these guys. I'm gonna open the door and aim my crossbow at the guy who's directly across the hall from me. Yep, right there.
Is that cloud still in effect, Ember?
No,
Okay.
That's the ice thing.
Okay.
Why
Or remove
still-
the ice thing.
Yeah, the ice
It's not there
thing's-
no more.
Oh, okay, then there's no ice.
Yep.
It's
That got removed the moment he activated. Alright, so go ahead. You need 18 to hit. And you hit.
Pow pow, take that. And then I hit the button. I'm just make sure I know.
And then you just hit damage.
Brilliant.
It does it all for you.
Then you get to add 4d6 on top of that.
Why should you have 46 on top
Because
of it?
it's a sneak attack because he's next to an enemy target.
Oh,
Oh
Whoa.
yes, my swan.
there's that.
So if you go to the little
Denver,
dice
you look at
bottom right
her
corner,
with envy, because this is what you've always wanted to do.
the bottom
And
right
now you
corner,
see it done properly.
you just click that d6 4 times, then click roll.
Cool.
More damage.
So additional 9 damage. Alright.
Bet you sent him a beach.
Yeah, they really did a number. Yeah, being awakened with a dagger probably hurt.
Not my favorite way to start the day. I prefer coffee.
Okay. Is that you only get your one action on that?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Are you gonna continue moving anywhere else? Staying there.
Amy, you do have roguish actions, so you can hide, disengage, or run. So in your case, you can roll a stealth check and just hide.
Behind the bed.
Solid. Next,
the bed.
let's do it.
Okay. Go
Roll
ahead.
stealth. So they'll have a harder time picking you out as a target.
Still.
Alright. And while that is going on, Denver, what are you doing? It's now your turn.
Very hard time finding you.
Unless
I
they
can
go
do
into the
that
front.
too. I can do that too. Attack right there.
And you miss.
Oh,
Need an 18 to hit. He's like, I can do that too. Look at me, fellas. Meanwhile, you almost hit Thorn. The crossbow goes whipping by. Actually, that should be a. I don't think they have light crossbows in the game anymore. They're just crossbows are heavy, right?
Yeah, no, they're. Oh, yeah.
Hand, light / normal crossbow, and then heavy.
Yeah, they were the hand and light.
His is technically a light crossbow because he's a wee little halfling.
Yep, you got your little hand crossbow.
Oh, you're a halfling? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, no crit for you. All right. So this is going to attempt to attack Thorin. And I believe Thorin's AC is
26.
27. Oh, is it 26?
That's what it says here, but 27 sounds good.
I think I would have been hitting him in a few games past. I always thought it was 27. And he didn't stand it correctly. Right. Oh, one crit. That's all I need. And then the other three miss horribly.
They got 4 attacks apiece. Eep.
They get 3. With their trident. Right? Hold on. No, that didn't put in the right. I'm gonna have to do this manually. All right, so the initial is 14, and then I gotta do another 2d8 again. So he takes 14, 20, 22 points of damage. And this one comes over here to attack you, brother. Because why not? One hits, the other one's a miss, because I know I gotta hit you with a 21?
Yep.
Alright. You take 10 points of damage. As he sticks you. Alright, Thorin, what are you doing?
Thorn is gonna whack at the guy in front of him with his hammer, just his regular old storm hammer to start with. I assume
Yeah,
that
you
hits.
You only need an 18 to hit them. And which one, north or south, did you hit?
This guy.
Alright, south. Okay.
South. And he's also going to fire up as his bonus action. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, it is a bonus action. His spiritual weapon.
Okay. And go ahead and attack him once more time. That's pretty good that they allow that to be a bonus action.
Ugh.
And you miss.
Barely missed. Okay. That's it.
Okay. So, Gar here, as he's looking at the crowd and seeing all his minions drop, and that Schrader, Sholar leave.
Barbarian noises intensify.
He goes, I think we've gotten off here on the wrong foot here. I think a compromise can be made. Things were done. Some things were regrettable. I say we call a truce and fight the real enemy. That's what he's saying to you, Duncan. As he's got his little claw hand up with his trident and defensive, like. You respond?
I say we have lobster claw for dinner.
Negotiate with Duncan.
Duncan's not one who's known for
Just foaming
negotiating.
at Sir Duncan, foaming at the mouth right now in his rage.
I know. And
You
the sword's like,
reasonable.
the sword's like, kill him. I gave you extra strength. Use it.
This guy looks like one of the priests. He said he was. Is he equivalent to the blind monk?
Yes. He looks like the way that he was giving orders. You can tell that the leader of the. You can tell he's a higher up for the water temple for the crushing wave.
The monk's name. I'm drawing a blank on the monk's name.
Helena.
Helena.
Well, Helena was a junior, so she was under.
She was
Marlowe.
the
Marlowe's.
First off. Oh, Marlowe's.
So Helena's already tried bargaining with me, and she's brought the same fate as the rest you've seen here. So decide if you really want this.
He goes, if you leave now, we will not pursue. And by we, I mean my other two guards. We will Sholar later.
You mean leave
Oh,
this room?
and you can take your friend with you. And he looks over in Kami's direction.
He's under a bed.
Reloading our crossbow.
So he just nods his head and where he saw her run into the room.
I'm gonna allow.
Where she went.
I'm gonna allow the rest of the room
I'm
to
gonna, like-
consider that in
like-
a democratic fashion, but I'm
I
not
was
changing
pointing
my
out the word me.
Wait, what? What'd you
Is
say?
he talking about me? I'm just mouth the word like me.
You
He's talking
and your
about
little
me,
right,
green
dude.
friend.
You over here at me.
So are you saying that you agree to him?
I say
Or
nothing.
you can stand down? Or
I'm sure the rest of the room can talk that through democratically behind me, but I'm not changing anything I'm doing.
I can't hear what he's saying anyway, so.
I will ask him, actually, no, walk up. He's not going to do anything.
no, just stay where you're at, still.
Oh, well, that's what I would do, because I want to cast Detect Evil on him and ask if he's going to leave the temple, leave this establishment.
Evil.
But you do hear his conversation there.
As I tell him we want the trident and the claw.
Or
So at
what's
this
the
point,
eyeball,
he's looking at your rage, and
I'm
then
not.
he hears
I'm
you
not
from the
leaving.
I
peanut
say
gallery.
demand unconditional surrender.
I'm just leaning against the door. The open door. It's like,
That's
got
the
my
extent of my.
fingernails.
Yeah, that's surrender. No, we continue.
So he puts down his trident, and that's what he does with his action.
I see that. Or am I just still like
You know.
standing in this other room?
hmm And Gray, you notice you felt like something flew
Touched me
over
from
your
behind.
head.
Captain failed before he left the room.
Yep. So what are you doing now, Gray?
Did it already pass me, or is it just still near me?
Yeah, it's already passed.
Did I see the curtains like in perception check first?
Well, if you're asking if you saw the curtains move, yes, the curtains did move.
Alright, so I'm gonna guess it was Shola that left the room.
hmm
Alright, I'm gonna yell out, "Hey guys, I think that Genie just left the room behind me. He might be going for some help, maybe."
You shut the door.
Did I shut the door? I mean, I would have shut the door earlier, but
You can shut the door, but you didn't say that you did earlier.
I didn't.
Don't say I did not say I didn't. I don't want to hear that.
So we might be expecting some company, maybe.
Okay, so at this point, he kind of cautiously moves over here, and his water guards are moving behind him, and they lower their weapons.
Dismiss your guards.
He's like, I can't. They are bound to protect me. So at this point, I'm gonna end the combat tracker. But if you guys decide to fight again, then we'll start right back up.
I shall chug a potion.
At this point, Connie, what are you doing?
I'm inquiring. So who's that chick that just left the room?
Well, I would like to open the chest, take a scoop of gold, put it in my pouch, grab some papers off the table, and walk out like nothing happened.
Okay, so while this is going on, you need to the chest is locked.
Yeah, not for long.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to open that chest. Is that a sleight of hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you're a thief, I'm gonna give you this one thing. You do know that you should, as a thief, you would always investigate first the chest for a trap or anything.
Yeah, they like to trap the chests up in here.
Even
Just
if
in
it's-
general, because you're a thief, you would do it. If anybody else who told me they just open the chest, it would be, so be it. So you can roll an investigation check before that, and you do have enough to open the chest.
Alright, thanks for the retcon here.
Yep, and that's your first gimme. So you're welcome.
Or perception.
That was for investigation.
Way better.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you did know that there is a trap. So then you just have to, I'm trying to think. I think it's sleight of hands now, right? Just to
Yep.
disarm things? Okay, so your first roll at the sleight of hands, that disarmed it. Now you can roll to pick the lock, which you only need a 15.
Let's go
No,
with that.
actually it's a Modane lock. You only need like a 12. It's nothing fancy.
Don't roll one.
It's like secret chest.
Oh my god, I almost saw that one. Alright, so you did not jinx her. So it was a needle point trap, and it was like a really sophisticated type of trap that normally most people would not have noticed. And you could, so you see inside
like-
there, the only thing of value that you see initially is a coral box. And then there's some robes that are underneath it, and then what looks like to be a trident.
Okay. Do the robes seem to match up with the other robes that have been?
Yes.
Okay. Brilliant. Yeah. How many robes are in there?
There's like 3. They're ceremonial robes. It's
Fantastic.
fancy.
All those are going to come out. I think they have
Okay.
to drag the whole chest out with me after putting the conch, or the coral.
Chest in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll drag everything out.
Okay. And then the trident looks to be of well quality made. Connie?
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So that looks great. I'm gonna check and see what everyone else is doing at this point. So
Okay, so are you taking the trident and putting that in your bag of holding too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you were doing this, the conversation was going on, and now you get out of
I'm just gonna pop out of the room. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to move this guy.
the. Okay.
There we go.
Denver, you see Connie. Describe how you look, Connie.
Hello there. I'm Connie, and I have half elf features, so the pointy ears and all that, and red hair. I look like kind of your average uh everyday person, except I'm wearing light armor, and I have a crossbow and a dagger on me.
Okay.
Everyday
All right,
person.
Denver. As you see her walk out of the room with her crossbow, do you say anything?
I mean, she was the one. She's obviously the one who ran in there, right?
Yes.
I was like,
There's not
so,
too many stabbing
what did they
wounds
want
right
with
now.
you?
Well,
Oh,
probably
I'm Denver, by the way.
Zinder. Nice to meet you, fellas. And I think we up there. I think. Nice of you guys to drop by. What else does anyone want with anybody in these types of places?
Well, there's a lot of sacrificing and
Occasionally some
cult
medieval
worshipping, raising
waterboarding.
of the dead, that kind of stuff, worshipping of the evil, breaking of the seals. That kind of stuff going on in here.
Clothing of the
sure.
naked.
All
Clothing.
things I put a stop to.
Oh, good, you got clothes on.
She always had clothes on.
I know. I'm just happy that she has clothes on, so we can trust her.
Like the other prisoners.
I said thanks for
Actually, amazingly, that's actually a good question. Why did they leave the clothes on you and not any of the other prisoners you've ever come across?
No. No, don't
No,
go.
you're not going down that route, okay? You don't know.
They don't know how to undo a corset.
Let's make sure she doesn't come in biting distance of anybody. And we should be okay.
Last, we'll call it Zenver. And he's kind of poking the guy on the ground. He's like, "Is this one of the gems we're looking for?" He's like poking him in the head.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah,
guy with the
that
fancy
guy.
eyeball.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll detect magic, I guess. See what I see. That's special.
Well, I guess we should be also interrogating that guy or doing something with them.
Somebody should, because
I'm just poking a corpse.
I'm about to.
Every round,
Yeah,
someone
good.
got slaps for Duncan, so he stays in his rage. Just keep slapping him.
Oh no.
Does this thing that Thias is poking at magical?
So, two things radiate on him that are magical. Well, actually, a few things. He has a which it didn't place in there. He has a staff that radiates magic. And also, while you're casting that spell, Connie's gear behind you starts to radiate a little bit too, some of it.
Hey, wouldn't we all be radiating?
Pretty much. Anybody who's close to her. But I'm just like he would be used to your guys' stuff radiate, but he just notices it. He doesn't have to say anything to the rest of you guys, but he does notice that.
Is he the only one that can see the what?
Yes, he would be.
What about These guys have anything magical?
So
Any odds that are alive?
the staff that he has is a it has like ice on it, or like ice crystals. So you recognize it. Just give me an arcane check. Just beat a 10.
Sure. Yeah.
Just barely. You're like, huh. Don't quote me, but I believe this is the Staff of Frost. That's how low you rolled. Beat it by 1. Alright, and then he also does have some potions on him, which you guys will recognize. And his eye does glow, but it does also... The magic is something that you've never sensed before, or the item that you've never sensed before.
Seen before, since.
That is a good call, good spot, Matthias. I don't know if I would have seen that. But that could be that.
Ow, detect evil on the eyeball.
Yeah.
It does. It radiates evil.
Pry it
Oh,
out.
doesn't take a genius. I smash it.
Oh.
It does not break.
You smashed the guy.
It's still evil.
You do notice that he's also wearing a ring, which has kind of like some wizard symbols, but it also has a shield on it. So go ahead and make another arcane check to see if you can figure out what this is. Again, a 10.
I mean, that's his ability to detect evil. Is it generic, or does he have like
He has
target?
to use it as an action. Okay,
No, I mean, in
so
terms of
are we talking about Thias' ability?
yeah.
He's got to concentrate on his weapon.
I got to target a target. I don't like
Okay.
not just a Nate. So I walk into every person's dungeon. Target.
Well, what he does is, once he concentrates on it, anything within 10 feet of him, it will radiate evil. So, Shiver radiate as evil,
Oh,
even though he's dead, but the eye definitely does.
What
But
about
you
Zember?
recognize the ring.
Zember's
Never
intense.
radiate evil then. 'cause-
Yeah. And what about our
Dark
new
evil.
person?
Neutral.
Yes.
Chaotic neutral.
You've got stuff full of you've got bags full of evil.
Yeah, but the bag's hidden. The skull is hidden. So the ring is the ring of the mage. So
There
if
is
you wear
technically
this
a-
ring, it automatically casts the equivalent of mage armor on. Until you take the ring off.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
There you go.
So there's a Staff of Frost. There's that ring.
Yep.
And then
Is the ring on the dead?
it's on the dead wizard. Yes.
So I'm gonna take that off and say, "Hey, brother,
Yes.
catch this."
He wears armor.
But when he transforms into something, he does. But he can still use the ring.
It's only like a 1 bonus, like push up for him. I think it's like.
No, if he transforms into a creature with a low AC, it will affect him.
Well, there's that.
Because this creature doesn't have armor, so it'll basically make any creature that you turn into be a armor 13 plus the creature's dexterity bonus.
It's like a pigeon, a +1.
So if you have like some
Okay.
like fast creature, or
Right.
up the AC. I mean, it just gives you options.
And there
I
are
don't think-
also there are 2
That's great.
potions of superior healing and 1 greater healing on him.
Okay, I'll take the greater for myself. 'Cause I never need the big ones. And then, who needs use your health potions?
I wouldn't
It's
mind
like
having
Thorn
one.
and Brother.
Right, I've been burning through health potions.
So we'll give a superior health potion to Thorn and Brother.
Okay.
Yes. Duncan, you want a superior health potion? Usually.
Wouldn't hurt, but it's everybody else.
Yeah. Thorn's a cleric, he can heal himself. We'll give a superior to you and a superior to Brother, and I'll keep the greater.
Cool.
Coover? He got a couple times. Does he need another potion?
I got 3 potions on me.
I have a question. It says
Superior. Okay.
top that we're on level 2 of the dungeon, I guess. Does that
Yeah.
mean level 1 was the floor above and we're going down? Is that
Yes.
Yep.
This
okay.
is how far you got. You got down to like level 2, and then you stumbled on a patrol. Because you were able to be stealthy on the first level, because this party has been wiping it out. So while you were looking for stuff, which, you know what, after the game, we have to talk a little bit, because I do like the idea of why you were in there, and I'm going to be able to expand on that. But while you were, it made it easier for you to look on the first floor, because they had wiped out most things. So you were looking for the information that you were trying to find, and so far you found a minor little piece to your puzzle.
Brilliant.
Yes.
So, for the guy who's still alive, I'd like to ask him, so, big boy, how do we get down to the other levels?
Yeah, he healed.
He looks at you, it was sarcastic, he goes, you just go down the stairs.
Well, duh. But, like, is there any particular rooms we should be looking out for?
Pretty much every room that you encounter will be servants of the Temple of Elemental Evil and the Old One.
Brilliant. This old one, he likes robes and stuff, right?
So when he mentions the Old One, you guys would all know that he's talking, that's another name for Ios, the demigod of this plane.
Any way to get around those servants? Secret passcode?
So far, we've just been killing them.
He goes, I doubt any passcode would work now. This whole temple's on alert. We have all of your descriptions, except for you. So, you're not part of this group?
I tell ya, but then I have to kill ya.
I'm going to take out and a sack, and I'm going to try to take out this eye of this guy's skull without touching the thing.
Okay.
Be careful, it's evil.
I'm trying to use a burlap sack to like put over my hand so I don't have to touch it directly.
My attention is fully on this wizard, so I'm not stopping this, but I just want to clarify. Nobody else is stopping Zenra poking at evil stuff?
I'm watching them, I'll tell you, be very careful.
I'm kind of used to it now. Well, I'm kind of used to it now. So,
I know what's going on over my shoulder, but I'm not breaking eye contact. But
Yeah.
I really want to.
I've got protection. I hold up the burlap sack.
That's what she said?
He's like, Skipper, he served me well, but I'm glad you're dead. And then he laughs. You don't know what waits down below, but you will find out. And then the Old One will sacrifice you. And then we will begin our conquest.
That's conquest. Does this take place?
I'm moving around behind him.
Okay.
So,
He doesn't say anything.
gonna cast detect evil on them.
Yes, he's evil.
Gonna look at Sir Duncan. Look
He's
at my
not evil.
halberd. Look at him. Look at Duncan. Look at my halberd. Look at the guy again.
Yep. No, Duncan's not evil. What is your alignment again, Duncan?
Well, no, Duncan's not evil, but I'm giving the eye like he's evil. Do I? Yeah. Am I fine?
Oh.
I think it was lawful neutral. Make sure I got that right.
Yeah.
what's
I
this
couldn't
guy's
remember what
name?
your alignment was, and I'm too lazy to click on your character.
Lawful neutral.
Without like distracting myself from the task at hand, I'm just going to say he's just going to kill us if we let him go.
Yeah, too many of his cohorts have surrendered and then tried to betray us. And then
Yeah.
I killed them.
He's like, yes, we all know that you've been killing everyone. Look, I'm
So,
going to
here
take
we
what's
are
left
again.
of my troops and leave the temple. I have another mission that I must accomplish.
Oh, you want to go do
I'm gonna-
evil swear?
I'm gonna do. Can I do an insight roll to see if he actually means it?
Yes. Go ahead.
Hold
is he
on.
doing evil elsewhere?
And Denver, you finish taking your knife and cutting out his eye.
Wait, I was working on my mage ring, and I came back and someone was getting their eye cut out.
Oh,
Yep.
The magic eye
What
of
else?
evil. I got
So
you.
he does seem intent about leaving, like, letting you guys go without further combat.
And so I'm also
And-
trying to decipher what his loyalties are to like Zuckmoy and to this temple. 'Cause
He's evil.
His loyalties are to the temple, you can tell, but apparently whatever mission that he's supposed to do, that takes priority.
Now,
that he's trying
we
to
have a
accomplish
pretty
right
high, it seems like every time we let one of these folks go, more often than not, they attack us later. You know what I mean?
now. Well, I don't know who you've been dealing with, these people who obviously have no honor. And who were these people that you dealt with?
They were a lot like you, and as far as they were evil and twisted and unnatural.
So, are we talking about the Earth Elemental? Are we talking about Marlos?
first
She
detecting of the
was
slow.
over ambitious for her own good. And you did us all a favor by killing her.
I feel like
And
Thias
if
has
you
the
ki-
right
And if you
instinct.
killed Helena too, he bowed. He does a slight little head bow to you. He
Well,
goes,
I'm gonna-
and I'm glad she's dead too.
Is there anything magical in this room?
Everything in here is magic and evil.
It's a temple.
And evil.
So okay, so I oh man, I kind of forgot now. So how does Zuckmoy fit into your old one's plan?
We serve Zuckmoy. Iuz is trying to help us free her, which she is now free. But she cannot leave the temple yet.
Why is that?
Because the other two doors have not been broken. Only one door has been broken.
Where are these doors?
He looks at you like you're like you're stupid. Like what? How'd you even get in here? But when you came in, Amy, on the church level, that ground level right there, there was a door, but you didn't really
Okay.
pay too much attention to it because it was sealed.
Know it then.
There's another door that they had access to, how they got down into this level. That's the one that was broken.
Okie doke.
Yeah. Because you went in through a side door that apparently has been bashed down.
It says there's one other door that these guys came through, and then another door.
There's like, you've seen one of the doors that he's talking about. It's got like these hieroglyphs and it's chained. And anybody who's evil cannot go near the door without suffering pain. And even those who are good alignment feel kind of confused when they go to the door if they're trying to open it. Like it's really tough for somebody to break the door.
Okay, and so even people are trying to open this to let this person
Even
out?
if people are trying, because they sealed it. A lot of wizards used high magic to seal the door, and
Good
thus
wizard skill.
sealing Zuckmoy to her fate.
Okay, so it sounds like we gotta prevent them from getting these doors open.
We gotta open and go in there. I'm gonna go and listen at the door. Make sure no one's coming to get us.
Go ahead, make a perception check.
So
Good, I'm not trained in it. Excellent. Ah!
Well, I don't
Still
Maybe
hear
somebody
anything.
that's
I
more
don't think we can
perceptive
necessarily
should
trust
go
this guy.
stand by the door.
about leaving.
how do you get to the water plane?
You have to go down to the 4th level and go through one of the gates. You can travel to the water plane, but unless you go through these gates in the 4th level dungeon, you will not find what you're looking for. Zuckmoy carved out special locations in these planes. You could spend a lifetime if you just traveled there randomly and never even close to finding it.
Uh,
Travel to the wall.
well, gee, I guess we have to let him go now. Why don't you all go on ahead?
Sounds good. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop. Ah, we're
Uh,
up the door. Is it pull? Is it push?
Oh my goodness, your character.
Amy, are you gonna mention anything that you saw in the other room?
Yeah, you know. Speaking of doors, I saw something over here. Guys, over this way.
Figure out what to do with this guy. Do we tie him up? Hang him from the ceiling?
I think tying him up in this room might be.
I mean, I don't feel good about these two other elemental things not being dismissed.
Okay. Well, they said they're going to
Orange,
the temple.
Gray, Mother, why don't you go help the young lady in the other room? Duncan, Thias, and I will stay here and watch the prisoner.
We need information from this guy. I'm not even sure what to ask anymore. I think we need
I
to
think we're done.
tie him up or something. How do we get to the 4th level?
You guys already know how to get. Well,
Stairs.
Here.
Or
yeah, you guys already know how to get there.
From here?
Well, not from here. You have to go back the
From
way
here.
you came in, and then you have to go back through that other way in the 3rd level.
Right. What's the
You go through
quickest
that
way to
shortcut.
get there?
If we go the quickest way, we won't find what we're looking for.
So I think we haven't been in this part of this level before, so we don't know
There
where
was
it connects to.
There's a door back in that main room with the gargoyles that went north. If we go north, we'll connect back to the route that we know.
So, if we were to let you go, is there anything that you can tell us about what might be ahead that we really need to look out for?
Just your doom.
Yeah, that doesn't help me.
I mean, there's not. I mean, other than taking him with us and having him guide us, that would be the only way to semi-guarantee that we get through things. We can't necessarily let him go.
That's the room over here. I was
He's got goons, so tying him up's not going to do anything. So,
As he hears you discussing this, he's like, "Look, I will dismiss my guards. Someone will eventually come and look for someone like that traitor."
right, and then he just resummons the goons.
Sholar, who I will deal with.
Taking him with us isn't such
So what is the deal with Sholar? What is he?
He
Okay.
is a Madrid, which is or Marid, which is a water genie.
Dismiss the
We
goons,
should
tie him
go
up.
away. Away he went.
Then where is his lamp?
That's
Um,
stereotype.
no, they don't always have lamps.
It could be an item, like a ring, or
Conch.
well, I don't even think they're tied to an item. I mean, that's only unless you entrap them. So he could. You're
Well, not
honest.
all genies grant you
I've seen
wishes.
a
So the
Disney movie,
ones that,
and they know everything about it.
yeah, so the genies that grant you wishes are usually bound. Otherwise, most of the genies are just creatures from the elemental planes.
We are definitely had this argument in front of them because it's hilarious. No. I thought a genie.
Yeah, he just
All
puts
right.
his hand
Mama said,
over his head and he's on his forehead and he just shakes his head. He's like, "Look, I will dismiss my guards.
Dismiss your guards,
You
and I'll
can
tie him up.
chain me up. You can have the treasure that's in my room. Oh, there is a poison lock on the chest.
Oh, yeah, about that. So what does that box, that coral box inside of it do? Just completely dismissing the fact that I don't care about the lock.
He's like, you haven't opened up my coral box?
Why would I? I don't know what's in there.
He's like, there's gems in there.
Ooh.
"Are they the gems we're looking for?"
He looks at you and he's like, are you this stupid?
Roll the insight check.
And then I just do another eye roll. Or I just look
The
away.
gems that you are looking for are only on the planes of fire, earth, water, and air. You need 4 gems. I thought you guys already had the skull.
No, we need 14 gems. Right, Denver?
Yes. 4 gems.
40.
And,
No.
and he's just looking at both of you two, and he's just shaking his head. He's like, this is the group that's giving the temple so much problems.
Yeah, you think we're dumb? Look at you guys.
Oh, listen, Clawhand.
Say what you will about stud cults, but damn.
You gonna send your, release your buddies?
Yes, he releases him.
Cool.
Fantastic. I tie him up
Okay.
and gag him.
Let's put him in the chair.
No, we can put him on this bed. At least, you know, he's comfy.
Tie him on his bed.
I mean,
Try to
it's like
tie him there and drag him across the floor everywhere we go.
Don't forget his trident.
Screeching furniture all the way through the dungeon.
It's like one of those like college races. We gotta push the bed. It's like a bed race.
Okay. So Denver, as you go in there, you see all the goldware on the table. The chest is open, and you don't see anything else that's in there.
There's gold everywhere.
There is gold dishes, like 32 gold, like instead of silverware, it'd be goldware. So there's like 16 gold plates. The equivalent of 32 pieces of gold dishes, you know, like flagons and cups and everything, that have a total worth of like, make a appraisal check. Do they even have appraisal? It'd be an insight or investigation.
I'm gonna go into the room.
You see Denver looking at all the stuff.
Well, I don't really care about that stuff. There's a desk that I care about.
I get to reroll that.
You know, you just had a roll of 10. I mean, we're talking. You can tell that all this stuff is
I rolled a 1.
1,900 gold pieces.
But you got to re-roll your one because you're halfling. That's why you got 7. So you got an 11. Halfling look.
You're a halfling? What does everybody look like?
A
If you
human.
just click on their characters, you can see their portrait.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I look like right now, though.
I check on the Lady Connie to make sure she's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate the desk.
We'll just put all that gold stuff into the bag.
Okay. For safekeeping, Denver,
How much was it worth, you said?
1,900.
Ooh. Okay. Cool. Cool.
It was a great two-way split.
Mhm. So,
Another door in here, guys.
So hold on. So I rolled a 7, but can I just like see whatever's obviously on the
so
table?
yeah, you hold on. Don't go into the other room yet.
Any documents that I can just see?
So in there, you see like books that talk about the elemental plane of water and other documents that are talking about troop movement and recruitment, and a small little message saying Zuckmoy is free on the fourth level, that she's starting to gain access to it.
She's on the 4th
But
level.
she's
Okay.
but she's not on the fourth level yet. But she's starting to acquire to be able to leave her prison to go there, but she hasn't gone there yet.
If I were in that room, I would ask him how if these books might be able to help us prevent that. But I'm
Wait,
not in
were
that
you?
room.
Okay.
I mean, we know how to do
Bring
it.
him
but-
over.
All right. So in terms of recruitment, was there like a number that we get an idea of how many, or where and how many there are?
So it talks about recruitment for the crushing wave, which is the name of temple, and that they expect a small little like battalion of like gnolls to join. A war band would be more appropriate, of gnolls to join within the coming week, and that because of the interlopers, which are assuming they're talking about you, who have been causing chaos, they've stepped up their plans, and while freeing Zuckmoy is a priority, they are now marshaling whatever troops they can to go out and attack the nearby villages and towns.
Okay. So, but they don't have anything that's like the other, like the Earth Temple, which basically
Nope.
didn't seem very loyal compared to I guess maybe this group.
No, you do see an older note talking about how before you guys came in and started wrecking things, that they were going to be gathering troops to go and attack the Earth Temple.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah,
are
he
that
would shoot
hated.
Rhonda Marlos or Helena. He wanted to crush them.
So they really did not like the temple, 'cause, like the fire temple.
No, all these temples so far that you've
Yeah,
seen, they all
they
hate
hate
each other.
each other.
They all seem to share the same hate for the Earth Temple, basically.
Yep. And like you would tell that like water and fire would definitely oppose each other. So there's no unity in these temples. While they have a common goal, if they can undermine each other, they will.
And then flipping through that book of the elemental planes, is there any useful information that would have maybe caught my eye?
No, it's just kind of general stuff that you would know. It does talk about a few different key locations, but it's not specific. It talks about that it's rumored that this temple lays here, and that there's an island that might contain an artifact, but it doesn't give any coordinates. It just seems like they're just like speculations in the book.
And there's no maps in the book.
No.
Alright, I'm just gonna swipe the book. I'll just stick it in my bag.
The only you know what there is. The only map that they have, it just shows the borders of the water plane. So I want to say it's like Earth and air are the bordering it.
Wait, what?
So on the planes, I gotta look this up. The way these planes are set up is that, you know, earth, wind, and fire are all not all touching each other, but they have borders that touch. So, okay, now I got the map. So, in the plane of water, it's described as being just an endless ocean with like islands on it, and that they talk about this place called the Isle of Dread, and the Sea of Ice, and the Silt Flats, and borderlining it is the Swamp of Oblivion, and then the Mud Hills, which then go into the plane of Earth, and then on the other side it talks about the other border to it. It's the Frostfell, which is the plane of ice, and then it goes into the Mithril Reach, and then it goes into the plane of air. So that book just concentrates on the plane of water. So
Okay.
while there's no maps, it does kind of talk about certain areas.
So the way, okay, so she doesn't have to decipher it right now. So I'll just take the book anyway,
Mhm.
just 'cause I feel like we're gonna need reference.
Yeah, because I have more information here than I'm reading here, Dungeon's Guide, and I can give you that later once you decide to start reading the book. Because right now you're just paging through it, looking for things. So
Yeah, I'm
you
just
can
like looking
kind
at
of
keywords,
pick up
trying to find a
stuff.
map
Yeah.
mostly. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna just put it in my bag for now.
Okay.
And then, are there any other documents? Can I? Anything that's just obvious that it doesn't require investigation?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Cool. So do we want to
Okay,
hang
Denver,
out?
are you now walking?
I am investigating this door.
Okay.
Sent to
And you don't it's locked, but it's locked on your side,
Right.
and you don't hear anything.
Okay. Let's unlock it.
Okay. Okay, stop. Before you do that, what are the rest of you guys doing?
This guy tied up. I don't know how long everyone's been rolling. Does it sound like people need to take a rest or anything like that, or like where are we looking as far as?
Sounded like Coop was tapped. I think our casters are pretty low. We've got something defensible here. So
I love a good long rest.
Not the
Nice.
worst idea.
There's beds.
So,
Yeah, I would not recommend you resting in that spot.
Be more.
I'm
Send
gonna,
You running
so are we
laps?
gonna?
No, you don't
Get-
discover any secret doors except for the that they came out of, Cooper. I figured that's what you were doing.
I thought he was getting his workout in.
That too.
I mean, you can
Okay.
go to that pool. So should we investigate this pool?
We could ask the evil guy what it's all about.
That's our
Sounds
holy
like-
shrine you're desecrating.
Yeah, the ones you guys are standing in the middle of. He's like,
Lauren's getting
I
a
think
towel.
it's the key. Okay, the big pool must be somewhere else.
I have water walking boots on, so I'm perched on top of it.
yes, at least you were not fouling it. He goes, this pool is sacred to the crushing wave. This is where we make our sacrifices.
Oh man, he's begging somebody to pee in it now.
Water
There's
quarters?
pee in it already.
Ugh.
Someone look in the pool.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm gonna push the pool. You can look at the bottom. They were pushing Amy in there earlier, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got submerged in this shit.
So in the pool, sorry. So Gar, you see him start to you see him starting to chant a little bit. He's like,
Slap him in the face.
he says,
He's
only the brave may look down and see this image and not quiver in fear. And he just says a few words of a language you don't completely understand. And in the image, in the pool, it starts to show the plane, elemental plane of water. And in there, you see a figure of a dark green ocean like water elemental with green eyes, but bigger than anything you've seen before. And it looks menacing. So I would like all of you guys to make a what's the check for fear?
Fear.
Usually wisdom.
Wisdom,
Yeah.
potential.
Yeah, you guys have to make a wisdom check of 15
Told you to
to not
slap
be
him in
afraid.
the face.
Well.
I need to.
That good.
I need to.
Check or
So-
save.
So it's a wisdom save. So you guys, and I'm not saying like you're afraid like like that, but it does make you kind of like
No.
just you get like a cold chill, like if you ever been out if you ever been out in the dark and then just something doesn't feel right and you look and it just kind of bothers you. It's kind of like one of those like just in the back of your neck. You just feel something.
I'm a little freaked out they were shoving my face in this.
And with that, the image disappears.
That's not
He
Procan.
goes, that is my prince. That is who I serve.
Show me Procan. I'm sick of you fake water gods.
He's like, Hydra is the elemental prince of water.
Nice.
That is who I serve.
But you said you serve Zuckboy, but then like, it doesn't sound like you serve anybody in particular.
I serve my prince. Everybody else comes second. And then he says it kind of like under his voice, like he's almost afraid to say it. And he's like, even the
Ooh. I'm gonna tell Zugboy on you.
All right.
He's like, I
well,
have nothing more to tell you. Okay, so then, Denver, as you walk into the other room, there,
I haven't locked it yet.
I thought you were just unlocking it and going in.
I haven't rolled. You told me not to roll. You said wait.
No, I wanted to wait because these guys hadn't done anything. So now I'm moving it back to you. All right. So you don't hear anything. The room is locked on your side. So
So you can just turn the
open
thing.
the door and walk through. But you investigated it. Nothing happened.
One other person. Just one other person to come in and watch me do this because I don't want to just.
I'm gonna go check in on Denver because I know that he likes to get into trouble.
All right. Let's, let's,
Okay, so as you walk in, as you open up the door, you see that this Alright, okay. So this place is swayed in rich green, even the ceiling being obscured by gossamer green hanging. Tapestries on the wall show scenes of undersea cruelty and death. A large bronze brazier stands in the middle of the floor, sending off curls of Swedish, fish-smelling smoke, flanked by a hanging bronze lamp, which shed a green glow throughout the room. 6 plush armchairs are here, each with a matching footstool and low table. On each table is a small decanter, a bowl of nuts and fruit, and a stem cup of the serpentine. In the center of the west wall is a couch of green velvet, piled with pillows. A round table before it holds an ivory tray, upon which are heaps of many seashells. So this room's all decked out.
cool. So I'm just gonna go like yell down like, "Hey, I think I found snacks."
Anybody hungry? Apparently there's snacks.
Gray slumped against the wall. He looks very distraught and depressed.
Are you going in that room, Connie?
sure. Why not?
Okay. And are you guys dragging
Yeah, let's drag him along with us.
Star?
Yeah, I've got control of them. Let's gag
Okay,
him.
I'm taking a glass of whatever's in that decanter and sitting down on one of these nice chairs.
Okay.
That's way too big for me.
Alright.
And be sure to wrap something around that dude's claws.
Yeah, some those like rubber bands, like at the.
Yeah, let me reach into my bag and pull one of those out.
I mean, you could use this pillowcase too. And just, just wrap it.
Yeah. Do that, and then I can do it with a rope, and it'll just be over that.
Alright, there. So you have him, you leave him there in the room. So Connie, are you actually going into the room where you said there's food?
I mean, I'm not gonna eat that food, but
It looks really good. They're like, you see fresh almonds, which are a very rare nut. And all the fruit is fresh too. Like it was just placed here this morning.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm not touching it.
Cooper, what are you doing? Besides hiding in a corner. Are you gonna take
Over in the
leaf?
corner. Rolling that nat 1, he's feeling a little overwhelmed that he may be in over his head, and he feels a little helpless about trying to achieve his objective.
alright, I'm gonna go check on Cooper.
If the stuff that decanter is good, am I telling one that it's good?
Alright, I'm gonna do an insight check. I don't know if I should, but I'm just gonna
Go ahead. Well, the food looks really good.
Yeah, Thorin's not afraid to eat and drink a little bit of fish god food.
So, alright, so Thorin, I like how you use that tester. That's what you get for not playing. You're the food tester. So, he goes in there and he's like, I'll see what the problem. And he grabs a handful of nuts, he sniffs them, and then he eats them. He's like, this food is good. He starts
He's
pouring
he's
himself,
interested in drinking the drink.
yeah, there's wine. He starts pouring himself a glass of wine.
Yeah, good. Dwarves love wine. I don't. That's not the right accent.
What
I'm
you
gonna
know?
take 10 minutes and identify that magic eye.
Okay. So the eye is dedicated to the elemental priest of water, Ole Hydra, and only people who pledge their loyalty to him can use the eye.
You should just plug it in your eye socket anyway,
And
just to look
It
cool.
also requires you to cut out your own eye to put it in.
What's the person's name?
Ole Hydra
Hail Hydra, got it, make sure.
He's an
or Al Hydra, Ole Hydra.
He's an
Well,
Hydra.
Yeah, because it's O-L then Hydra. So how would you pronounce that? O?
Oh, Hydra. Come back, Hydra.
Ole, 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 ole.
Ole Hydra.
It is reptile in the west.
So I see that you're scared, but we gotta move.
Alright.
And I'll play a little song just to make you feel better.
You just go song, thank you.
You just saw an old one. Let me
Yes, you're
up with it.
being comforted by his happy tune.
Cheers.
Pied Piper pulling it
He'll
back.
straighten his cat in his feather, stand up, follow.
And then Duncan, I'm assuming you're still standing guard up there. Patrick?
Patrick just left. He'll be right back.
Alright, well, I'm just assuming he's standing guard up there.
Yeah, he's good. He likes to stand guard and keep us safe. That's his
Wow, it's a
thing.
big room.
Yeah, it's really nice and fancy.
Have a seat. Have some wine and some nuts. They're good.
It's like you guys
Brother's
are all
gonna
spread
join
out in
Thorin
these
and have a little
fancy
to eat.
Yeah, cheers.
chairs.
I'm gonna investigate the door.
Okay. you don't notice anything. I mean, he rolled so low, you don't even hear Duncan or anything.
So the door openable on this side.
Yeah.
Alright. Can we just open up the door?
You want to take a
Yeah,
short
go
rest?
ahead.
Oh, look. That's where we were.
Oh.
And there goes the curtains that we came through. And then I shut the door.
Mhm.
Take a short rest then.
You're gonna take a short
What?
rest there.
Are we...
I have no use for a short rest. Well, I guess they give me back some hit points, huh?
That's the whole point of the short rest.
I mean, I also get my bardic dice back, even though I lose 2.
It fully recharges me back into a killing machine.
So are we doing a short... Well, we should wait for Duncan.
Oh, you also find Denver in there while you were looking about. You found you found some non-magical incense. You found like 100 gold pieces worth of magical
One
incense.
is Iskal and Mumbo, and one is Scar and B-Dubs. And that is Pacific and Aqua Town. But Aqua basically means water, so there's 2 water-based mega
Well, Tori,
companies that are being built.
Tori, we're hearing all
And
this.
Aqua Town started around the same time as Pacific, and I don't think
We
either
are in
had
Aqua
any
Town right
idea
now.
the other was something with water. And originally,
So-
it was
Let's move some furniture in front of the secret door on this end.
who
Push the
was
bed over to block it.
Iskal and Mumbo were
So-
originally
Sure.
Pacific.
Wait, where's our
And then
prisoner?
B-Dubs only
He's just
joined
on his bed.
Star and
He's on the
Aqua Town
bed.
recently, I think in 2
You know,
episodes.
I turn the bed over and he can
Yeah,
lay up against it.
But it's like Aqua Town is gonna be huge.
We could do a long rest in here. I mean, I could throw up a tiny hut on top of this.
Yeah, like he did a bunch
You
of
know a tiny hut could be dispelled.
Yeah, and I guess another one.
He's done so much.
I has 2 turns.
Because he built more
Um,
land for his pet base, for his first pet base, and then
So as we kind of sit and kind of relax,
and then
what is our plan? Are we just trying to rush down to the 4th level to end this, or we just...
So
Kill
are we doing a short rest?
Road intersections. So he has a bunch of different shops.
I'd like to do at least a
And
short
B-Dubs is
rest.
now helping
Alright,
him on
so
that.
then I am gonna sing us a song of
Okay,
rest.
so you're gonna choose to do a short rest in there.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
We
lock
have
the
to
doors.
still get to at least one of the gems, so we need to get to one of the elemental planes.
We only get 1d6.
Okay, so
To get at least one on this trip down.
Well, I know I just met you guys, but I have an idea about having to navigate through here. I found these robes, pulls out the 3 robes from the chest and the trident, and says maybe we can use these to disguise ourselves and make ourselves look a little bit more natural to walking around down here.
It's a little bit. I think we've done that a lot too much, and we have 2 short people, which basically gives us away.
And prisoners.
What are they saying on each other's shoulders?
it works all the time.
Uh,
It works like a charm. We trick them all the time.
yeah, Thorin's the base, Zenver on
Yeah.
top.
I'm gonna have a disguise now, so I can really blend in.
Well, the hat does help you because you can make yourself look like a goblinoid or whatever. So
Goblinoid. Okay, so how does this short rest work for those of us who don't know what's going on?
Song of rest. Or
well, that's assuming that you guys get a short rest.
Oh,
short rest.
So I think this will be a good place to end it.
yes. Just can you let us know if we're going to get our short rest or not?
I guess we'll find that out next episode.
Dun,
Stay
dun,
tuned.
dun.
Just gonna have to sing, we're just gonna have to sing for a whole week. It's just. All right. You know, we'll do the short week rest next week.
Alright, well, spent the dice, but
Okay. So take us out of here, Tori.
All right, thanks for joining us, everybody. Be sure to check in next week to see whether we are allowed to have a short rest or whether it gets interrupted by a huge fight. Short rest would be nice. Make sure to click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know when we're streaming, click the little bell icon, ding, to turn on notifications. Until next time, take it easy.